WTF Weekly, you're live with your guy, Yuck Mouth. Subscribe to your guy, man. We in this thing, man. Hey, I can't make y'all wait. It's already late. So let me get this thing going, man. Let's let the people get in this thing. You know what I mean? Another night. You know what I mean? With the kid doing it Godzilla big. You feel me? Report live from Los Angeles. You dig me? You know, by way of the Bay Area. You know. Yeah, I see your boy James Cash. Put him on the screen. Definitely first on the tap in, man. Yeah, we got a couple pieces of content tonight. We definitely ain't going 4 hours like we did last night, 3 hours and 40 minutes. So there's gonna be a couple topics tonight. We're gonna go crazy tonight. You know, it's already late, man. You know, the most we'll go probably 2 hours, if that. You know what I mean? Just a couple topics tonight. James Cash, I see you in the building, man. Salute to you. You dig? I've been looking for my twin. My twin been on the milk cart, man. I've been trying to do a Wonder Twins, but Gooch been missing. So if he pop up in the chat, I'll bring him on and we'll turn this episode into a Wonder Twins. I see Shanika, what's popping with you, sis? I see you. Tell business. Shout out, salute to you too, sis. Salute to everybody tapping in, man. Y'all could be doing anything, man. But fucking with the kid. Y'all rocking with me, man. So I appreciate y'all. Straight up. You dig. Oh boy. Oh, France on the tap in. Damn. Okay. How was the Olympics? Shit. Okay. People tapping in from France, nigga. That's huge. That's a W tap in. You feel me? Oakland on the tap in. I see Oakland D. I see your boy. What do you say? Boston. I see Boston on the tap in. Frisco in the building, man. South Sac in this thing. I see it, man. Okay. Birmingham, the UK in this thing, man. Overseas tapping in. They rocking with the kid. Okay, Compton. Okay. Yeah, that's what's happening, man. It's good to, you know you got supporters from all over the world that's tapped in and rocking with you, feel me? It's always a blessing. You dig? Hey, but Russell Simmons ain't playing with you haters, though. You feel me? Russell Simmons done had a motherfucking enough. It's all he can stands, and he can't stand no more, man. Russell stayed in a motherfucking Hindu chic meditation pose and got off on niggas. Went bad on everybody, my nigga. He name dropping motherfuckers that got cases that you should be worried about instead of him. Hey, man. Mama always told me to watch out for niggas that be doing the Indian fold, man. To be folding they foot Indian style and shit. The Indian fold feet niggas, man. Watch out for them niggas, man. They look like they peaceful, but nigga. Boy, wrong ginseng juice, nigga. They up. It's up, nigga. Russ ain't playing. That nigga had a perfect Hindu Gandhi Hindu folded feet. Indian style. Talking hella shit, man. So what's up, Super Gang? I see you, man. What's up, man? I see the dreads in the building, man. Yusef El Bebe, I see you, boy. Yeah, man. Nigga, Pilates class pose. Going on and shit. Oh, shit. Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy. Fucking was doing all this shit when he had to close his eyes, catch the darts and shit, close his eyes. Nigga doing all that shit on that mat. And leave that nigga Russell alone, my nigga. Watch this nigga legs folded like a motherfucker. Ooh, shit. That nigga on Street Fighter Bison with the nigga the arm stretch out hella long. The nigga got the Indian fold. Nigga feet be folded up. Oh my God. Funny, man. I ain't gonna have y'all wait no more, man. Let's get to this motherfucking content, man. He said Dragon Ball Simmons. I ain't fucking with y'all. Sid committee is in the motherfucking building, man. Said Dragon Ball Simmons. The fuck is up with y'all? I ain't fucking with y'all today, man. They said Dragon Ball Simmons. Shout out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Stacy, man. Fair use, man. Let's get to the yoga stance, nigga. Gandhi. Let's go. Fair use.
Did you forget that I got 10,000 black men out of jail? And that I changed the factory farming industry forever? And then I registered more of you to vote than probably anybody you know? And I worked for Black Lives Matter and every movement that helped our people, all the women's rights and even gay rights movements that I did so much work for, to let them demonize me in such a way that my friends cannot visit me without you attacking them. But yet you stand next to Donald Trump. Knock it off.
That nigga feet is perfectly folded up, though. You see them perfectly folded feet. Nigga ain't breaking a sweat. Them motherfuckers is folded up like lawn chairs, nigga. How did he fold his shit that folded? Like, I ain't never seen a nigga Indian shit be like that. Nigga, that boy got the crab legs going down. What the fuck is going down that fold up, my nigga? Boy, the pretzel fold up is manny, man. The pretzel legs, my nigga. What the fuck is up with his feet? Dice him, Street Fighter, all that shit, my nigga. Hindu. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. Let's go.
I'll be in New York next week. This idea that I'm hiding is stupid. I call a paparazzi on myself every time I'm there. I have an office on Wilshire Boulevard. I'm there all the time. I work out in New York sometimes, but I live here. I live here to heal people. And this is my life's work. My last chapter is to heal people and to give them spiritual, physical, and mental rejuvenation. For just attacking people who visit me. You have no idea who all have been here, but what you did to a few of the people who visit me. What, are you under some kind of technology? Are you lost? I'm your friend, black people, and I've been my whole life a supporter of all the initiatives that lift you up. Still to date, I've never spoken to a policeman about anything. I've never spoken to a judge, civil or criminal, about anything. From what I can tell, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, President Trump, all have more credible claims against them than I do, if you ask Oprah.
This nigga dry snitching with the Hindu feet going on? Slow down, Turbo. You come from the rap game, man. We know snitching is not allowed in the rap game. Bro, you name dropping niggas like, god damn, man. God damn, man. Too many motherfucking ginseng teas, man. Too much motherfucking folding your knees inward. Too much toe touching and shit. Bruh, you name dropping niggas. Like, they got serious cases. And like, come on, fam. We ain't got to do all that, Russ. Like, we respect you, my nigga. Like, Crush Groove and shit. Def Jam, nigga. Fat Farm, nigga. Baby Fat. We respect you, champ. But you ain't got to go out with the ET finger, my nigga. Not the, not the ET phone home finger. You already home. You don't believe. Whatever the Belize or Bilal, nigga, Bailey, Bali. He's in Bali. My bad, y'all. You know, I'm still a street nigga. He's in Bali, nigga. Yo, quit trying to get other niggas to hide out. You lonely out there. You want all them niggas to come out there and lay low with you, man. This nigga crazy, man. Hey, Russell up, man. Anyway, Trump, all them niggas, boy.
Again, I've never been charged with. Who took 9 lie detector tests, 7 of which from the chairman of the polygraphers? Did Bill Clinton do that? Did Joe Biden do that? Did President Trump do that? Knock it off. I love you. I just don't want my friends attacked. And I wish you all the best. But just leave my friends alone. Don't attack them for visiting me. Attack friends for visiting Trump. He's been convicted. Knock it off. Again, I'll be in New York next week. I'll be at the Mercer Hotel. I'll be working, not hiding. And I'm going to wish you all a beautiful evening.
All right, so I seen a picture with Ursher, MC Light.
Russ Wilder. Yeah, you see all these pictures and shit, man. Shout out to old boy, my man, Stacy. You know, that ain't my man's, but this kid right here, man, definitely no Frank Ocean. But you see that a lot of people that came down there. Lisa Ray. You got Ursher out there. You got MC Light out there with a whole squad. You feel me? So people was taking that trip to go out there and see Russ. You feel me? You know what I mean? Be out on that island secluded, you know. toe touching, you know what I mean? Folding up knees and shit, you know? Motherfucking Indian Hindu poses and shit, you know what I mean? Chakra poses, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's good money, man. You can't be mad at Russ, man. But that nigga tweaking, talking about don't talk about my friends, but you talking about, hey, oh, what about Bill Clinton? What about Donald Trump? What about woo woo woo? But you talking about everybody else, but you say don't talk about your friends. But you talking about your other friends in higher places. Because Trump definitely was one of your buddies. You know what I mean? Every rapper was endorsing Bill Clinton because that nigga knew how to play the motherfucking saxophone and he smoked some weed before. Let's stop playing, my nigga. Those are your guys. They ain't our guys. We can't go to Trump house, nigga. He said, oh, get on the people that go to visit Trump. We don't go visit Trump, nigga. You can, not us, nigga. Sorry, and they said the Bollywood pretzel. I'm done. Hold up, big swole up. Sick committee in the building. The nigga said the Bollywood pretzel. I'm done with you, niggas. Is funny as shit. The Bollywood pretzel. Why is he? My thing is this: why is you pleading your case? Because some friend got harassed or got talked about for going out there. You know, why didn't you stick on that? You know, why did you have to throw other people's names involved in it? Oh, well, this person needs to be investigated. This person got convicted. This one got convicted. Why are you not saying none of them? Well, if they already got convicted, it's nothing to talk about. What, you get convicted and you still want to talk about it? Whatever they had to do as far as their crimes, I guess it was completed. Or Trump probably haven't got his sentence yet, you know? But, hey, it is what it is. I think that's a real sissy shit to be out there ETing everybody else instead of yourself. Because when you point your finger, it's FOMO pointing at you, my nigga. Remember, point that finger is 1, 2, 3, FOMO pointing at you, my nigga. So when you point the finger, it's FOMO pointing right back at you, nigga. Remember that, man. You know. Now talk about the accusations that you got with the SA charges and the SA accusations allegedly. You know what I mean? Talk about the young ladies that's filing these claims or saying these things about you. Talk about them. Don't talk about ex-presidents and former presidents and running presidents. Like, what the fuck that got to do with the females that's, you know, alleging that you did these things, allegedly? Like, what the fuck that got to do with that? I'm just saying, my nigga. Moonwalking at his finest, well. Shit. Gandhi walking at his finest, period. Because Trump on that Epstein list. Okay, definitely. Allegedly, I can't say that, you know what I mean? Allegedly. They said he was a Sherman head. Allegedly. But, yeah, that boy over there with a witch doctor and shit, scheming up concoctions and voodoo spells and shit, man. Slow your ass down, Turbo. You feel me? And your dumb ass gonna make the people come for you. Because you speaking on shit that nobody even tripping on. The feds is busy doing other shit, trying to figure out who try to assassinate Donald Trump. Now your dumb ass wanna come, well, I'm not hiding. Oh, for real. All right, we got you, nigga. When you say you coming to New York. We got something for you, nigga. Allegedly. You know I'm joking around. I know I'm joking around, man. These are jokes. But hey, speaking of comedy, man, that's the perfect alley-oop for this next one, man. Joe Rogan, man. Did Joe Rogan fall off or is Joe Rogan still lit, man? Because they talking about that Netflix, that new Netflix joint wasn't a joint, man. I agree, man. I watched a little bit of that shit and cut it off. I couldn't fuck with it. No Frank Ocean. I couldn't rock with it. Period. Pure trash, Trashavelli, whack juice, whatever you want to call the shit, mid, all the names you can call the shit, low sodium, bullshit. Period. Diet, pure bullshit. I know he got a mega bag from Netflix. And somebody broke this shit down to the very last compound because I'm a huge fan of comedy. I mean, big shout out to the 5150 Nation, Corey Holcomb and everybody over there. My nigga Craig Fax. You know what I mean? Darlene. Big shout out to Boo Capone. That's my nigga too. Y'all leave Boo Capone alone, my nigga. You know, he just trying to make people laugh, my nigga. That's it. You know, you retired with all that street shit, man. Leave my nigga Boo Capone alone with all that street shit, my nigga. You know. Straight up, but let's see what they say about this Joe Rogan shit, because I really think they putting extras on Joe Rogan. Like, I think that they really saying that he's something that he's not. Now, as far as a podcaster, he's super dope. But comedy, you need to iron out some kinks or something. Because it's not looking too good. This is the guy's called the Elephant Graveyard. Fair use. Y'all follow him on the tube also. Let's get this shit going, y'all. Fair use.
It's been so long. It's hard to believe he took 6 years to write an hour of comedy, but you know Joe. He has to get in there and hammer away at these jokes. Finally honed like Damascus steel.
I'm always interested in the writing process.
Yeah, why? What is yours? You just go, right? Like,
I can type, so I don't have to look at the keys, which is nice.
Oh, wow.
I don't type great, but I type okay.
Enough.
As you're writing each individual word, you're pausing in time.
Yeah.
And you're in a time lapse. And you get to consider each and every possible way you would say something from that word while you're writing that word.
Yeah.
And there's a physical task of doing that with your keys and your fingers that makes you concentrate.
Yes.
Because it fires up your synapses and makes you think that you're doing this with your fingers. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
You can't just shit out a bunch of jokes and expect them to be any good.
Yeah.
Joe is a man of quality, so 6 years it is.
Will somebody please shoot me?
It took Michelangelo 4 years to complete the painting of the Sistine Chapel ceiling. And it's pretty good, I guess, but imagine if he had spent 2 more years on it. Imagine how much better it could be. Guys, I've said it before and I'll say it again because nobody ever seems to fucking listen to me, but quality takes time. Like dry-aged ribeyes or a dram of that wonderful
All right, my nigga, let's get to the shit. God damn, let's get to the shit, man. This nigga busting it down, all types of shit. Let's go, man. Jeez.
Say, well, they had a lot to say about the quality of Joe's comedy act. And many of the rest were just confused why this guy was suddenly doing a stand-up special out of nowhere, which is pretty interesting. You hate to see it, but maybe it's just because he's been away so long. Maybe they just forgot. I mean, we haven't seen Michael Jordan dunk a basketball in over 20 years. And even with him, it's easy to forget how good he was. So I can understand forgetting how funny our king really is, but that's no excuse to be rude.
Baby!
I'm afraid some of this animosity was getting to Joe, who admits he is so fragile that he can't even watch his own specials, which isn't exactly a great way to improve your routine, but what do I know? He looked incredibly nervous and without confidence as he promoted this thing on his podcast leading up to it.
Okay. I have to announce, because Netflix is making me announce this, that I have a Netflix special that's live Saturday night in San Antonio.
Oh.
So it's going to be live all over the world.
I've seen your set. It's really funny.
It's tight now. It's good. It's like, I'm very happy with it.
How long has it been since you dropped the special?
6 years.
Wait, dude, seriously?
Yeah, I was ready to do one in August of 2020. Then I started changing a lot of bits and moving stuff around. And I'm like, I don't want to do one right now.
But not everyone was negative about it. Some comedy fans were thrilled and chomping at the bit to be part of a wonderful live comedy experience from the comfort of their very own homes. Thank you, Netflix, for all you've done for comedy.
I've prepared for this probably more than anything I have maybe in my life, but definitely in recent memory. I've been going at it hard.
Okay, well, sounds like Joe is ready and I am too, so let's prepare to laugh. Take notes, liberals.
This is
Wow, and there he is, wearing a very beautiful, delicate, flowing mustard blouse. He looks gorgeous. And there's the...
Hold on, Frank. No Frank Ocean, man. This guy is wilding out with the narration, man. This is a wild guy, man. Nasty work, man. Let's go. Fair use.
Stool. God, that's exciting to see. I hope he utilizes that stool tonight. He has to, right? Chekhov's stool.
home state. I've been living here for 4 years. I fucking love it. I love it here.
Okay, well, right off the bat, he does seem a little nervous still, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
I want to sell kayaks.
Now, I'm not sure if he's confused or what, but he's shouting full blast the same way he does when he's doing commentary for UFC events, when he's surrounded by an arena full of thousands of screaming fans. Maybe he's been doing too much UFC, not enough stand-up, and his wires got all bungled up there, and he forgot which gig he was at.
Never moving. The only adjustment I've ever
Oh, wait,
had to
okay, there he goes.
make is Texas weed.
Suddenly it all clicked, and he remembered this is a comedy show. The audience is quiet, and there's no need to shout the whole time. Great.
Texas weed is different.
Yeah, that's better. Good job, Joe. You can do it. You got this.
Texas weed is grown on Texas soil.
Now, almost right off the bat, Joe goes into tackling the topic of weed. Now, weed, if you don't know, is a serious crime in Texas, the land of the free. If you get caught with that stuff, they literally lock you up in a prison with scary criminal murder guys, mutilators, violators, all those types.
All right, my nigga. A weed charge, my nigga. Stop it. Shit. This nigga. Let's go. Fair use.
A bit dumb, he takes it in stride and learns from his mistakes.
But the State of the Union was not live. And
Yes, it was.
No. Did you see that they found out that it wasn't? Someone zoomed in on his watch, and his watch was the wrong time.
Whoa.
How could that even be?
I don't know what they knew. How do you know what they knew? You get a feed. You know?
I don't think all the Republicans would agree to it, too.
Who
'Cause they're
knows
all
what
there.
they knew? They're all there live while
Yeah.
he's doing it? Let's see.
I don't see anything. State of the Union wasn't live. I added watch.
It could be some troll shit.
See anything about
They
that.
got me.
Yeah.
Look at Biden's watch, incorrect time, State of the Union. Yeah, there is a fake image. They got me, these sons of bitches. It's just amazing how much stuff is fake. It's just like that stuff. Like, who's doing that stuff and why are they doing that stuff? They could probably be putting up some of that misinformation themselves.
Attaboy, Joe. How can anyone not like him?
People go, if aliens are real, why don't they just land on the White House lawn? Oh, well, when you go fishing, do you check in with the president of the lake?
Now, I hate to fact check already, but there is no president of the lake. There are fish and bugs and ducks and things, and there may even be a mayor of a nearby township, but no president. So this analogy is terrible, and I don't know, guys. I've been trying to be positive about this thing, but there have already been several red flags that Joe's heart is not in this comedy thing anymore. And no. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay positive here, stay prepared to laugh. Continue.
What the fuck just happened?
Holy shit, where have I seen that face before? Let me dig into the files here. I think I know. Oh my God, it's him.
I think aliens look at us the same way we look at Waffle House fights.
Now, we all know Joe has never been inside a Waffle House, so how does he know about Waffle House fights? From social media, of course. Joe is a rabid user of social media, especially Twitter. And despite being a detached millionaire who mostly hangs out with the retired Navy SEAL security guards he keeps around him at all times, there are many, many accounts Joe follows that allow him to keep his finger on the pulse of the, quote, real world, like these ones. I call this genre of account Poverty Safari. There are many of them that let you vicariously explore things like the hoods of Detroit or the homeless camps of LA. The problem with Joe is that this is all he looks at, all the time, and he has constructed inside his mind a very distorted model of the world around him.
Fair use, fair use. Somebody in the motherfucking chat, let the fucking video play. Yeah, let the video play. Like, nigga, it's third motherfucking party content, so I have to interrupt it. That's called fair use. If I let this shit play, they're gonna blurt me, my nigga. So if you want to go see the whole shit played straight out, go to the motherfucking people I shouted out at the beginning and go watch the video yourself, my nigga. Period. It's a reaction. We reacting to this shit. We got to talk our shit, you know what I mean? Or we going to get blurred, nigga, period. Let's go. Fair use. But if you've seen a Joe Rogan new Netflix special, you know what I mean? For those who have seen it, put the thumbs up if it's fire, put the thumbs down if it's mid or trap. You know, just let's get some, you know, some people. Let's see who even seen the shit. You know what I mean? Period. Because I watched that shit. That shit wasn't funny at all. And they was playing some clips from it. That shit wasn't funny. The weed shit, check in with the president of the lake. It ain't no fucking governor or president of the lake. Yeah, I mean, as other Netflix joints, as comedy specials are dope. That's what made me watch this one. You know, he's funny in the motherfuckers. This one, It was cringy, very cringy, you know, very fucking cringy. But let's play this shit. Fair use.
which he never actually sees in real life. It's a lot like Plato's cave.
Okay.
Subjects out of the way, Joe veers into a topic that's going to permeate a lot of this special. Ass play. I don't want to sound like a broken record as we've spoken before about Carl Jung and the shadow self, so just to make it quick. We all have an inner shadow self inside our psyches that contains all the hidden aspects of our personalities, the self's emotional blind spot, the part of you that your ego does not want to acknowledge, all the things we do not wish to be. But to become a fully actualized
All right, my nigga.
Feels the way a woman feels when she's attracted to a man, and a guy with a dick like a battering ram.
Let me try
He's just gonna send it home.
See what happens.
And you can't wait. You want to feel him come inside your upper rib cavity. Like,
want to feel it.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, man. Fair use, man. We gotta pause this. This motherfucker gonna get age restricted playing that.
manages to salvage it by stooping to the lowest form of conversation. Remember when?
I used to host Fear Factor. And,
yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And now, I don't know if this is from excitement and arousal or from nervousness and fear, likely some combination of both.
Buckets of cum.
But this is the moment Joe starts profusely sweating through the mustard blouse. Perhaps it's nerves from some subconscious realization that his shadow is about to take the wheel and squirt out a major leak here. Pay attention to this region here and watch how it develops throughout the show. And by the way, oh man, look at that stool behind him just teasing us back there. Stop teasing us, Joe. He knows how to build suspense, that's for sure. Ah, man, we are only 5 minutes into this thing, and I am just dying for some stool work. We'll have to settle for some ass work for now, I guess.
You take a cattle prod and you stick it up the donkey's ass and you shock his prostate, and they just bust. And then I was like, what does that feel like? What if it's your favorite thing? Like,
There's that leakage.
You can't even tell anybody.
It's too bad for Joe. He's too old and his brain is far too calcified to become a new guy in this aspect of his life. It's too deeply rooted. But someone should tell Joe that it's okay to just enjoy that stuff. It's no big deal anymore, Joe. Ass play has gone mainstream. Don't worry about it.
Should we keep hammering? Should we keep hammering? Keep hammering? What's that?
But instead he settles for keeping it a secret while releasing a little shadow pressure by revealing his deepest desires live on Netflix for millions of people under the guise of donkeys and aliens. It works for now, but it's not a viable long-term strategy. Now, and I can't believe this, but he's going to bail on his set, and we know he's bailing because Joe has said for years that once he's done a joke on a special, he retires it and never does it again. So here he's really starting to bomb, and is so terrified that he's going to break his own code and fall back into some tried and true material. He is going to Mencia himself here and regurgitate a bit from his 2009 special, Talking Monkeys in Space.
And I'm watching porn on the computer. My girlfriend just opens up the door. You did it while I'm at home. She was really sad about that. And I didn't have the heart to tell her, I do it while you're sleeping right next to me. She goes, I can't believe you did it while I'm at home. And I'm like, I do it while you're sleeping right next to me.
Oh man, that's a finely aged 15-year-old classic bit. I'm a little surprised that Rogan broke his code here, but our behavior can change dramatically when faced with an existential crisis like bombing this bad. For example, when people are in the midst of drowning, someone jumps in to save them.
My nigga with the motherfucking breakdowns, like, yeah, it's like when you're running through the water and like, nigga, no, this it actually showed the footage of what he talked about, like you're drowning. And so nigga, like bro, with the narration is mainly, man. I get it, but god damn. Yeah, Joe ain't funny, man. We seen enough, man. We seen enough. I put the alley-oop out there. We ain't gotta keep watching this shit, man. We got it. You know what I mean? Joe is not funny no more. Like, far as, you know, sense of humor, funny, yes. You know what I mean? On, you know, he be busting my one-liners and shit on this podcast all the time. You know, but I don't know. You know, I think that bone ain't in him because that shit was trash. You know, they saying that the Cat Williams joint was trash. You know what I mean? Like, niggas ain't really feeling that Cat Williams joint neither. You know, it's a lot of comedian shit that dropped that people ain't feeling, but Cat. You know, for all that hype he had with the interview was better than the motherfucking comedy special. To be honest, let's keep it a buck. Cat shit wasn't that one either. You know, especially when he was putting the footage up of the blind You know, child playing football, that wasn't cool, my nigga. That wasn't funny, my nigga. That was very, very, very cringe, my nigga. I didn't find that funny at all, my nigga. I didn't find that funny at all, man. He played the footage. Like, that was crazy. That wasn't cool. Yeah, nigga, we all felt bad. I felt bad for the nigga. When he played that footage and he was like trying to joke about it, I felt bad for the little youngster out there, you know, playing football blind. But yeah, you ain't supposed to put no footage up like that for the whole fucking world to see. I hope his parents got some money off that shit. That's ridiculous, my nigga. Use this nigga as the butt of your jokes. Now, when you put Trick Daddy up there and shit and all that, okay, that's fair. You know, that's fair play. But, you know, come on, don't joke on kids with disabilities. That's people with disabilities alone, with especially a kid with disability. That's fucking crazy. So that's where I cut the Cat Williams shit off at. And then he didn't start cooking until like damn near the end of the shit. The end of the shit, he started cooking, you know. Bill Burr is hella dope. Period, super dope. I threw the alley-oop out there if y'all want to come in and talk some shit about the nigga, the Hindu foot nigga, or, you know what I mean, the nigga with the sweaty joints going on. You feel me? What is that, nigga? You can't smoke in my Benz. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, no. Yeah, tripping. Or my Porsche. Something crazy. But Eddie Griffin funny to the motherfucker. Corey Holcomb funny to the motherfucker. Earthquake. I like Lavelle Crawford. Lavelle Crawford, fat ass, funny to the motherfucker. Yeah, it's a lot of them that's just super funny, my nigga. Period. Have a nigga rolling. Put the alley-oop out there. If y'all want to fuck with it, tap in. You know what I mean? Let's fuck with the content. Now I'm going to look for some more content and pull it on up to the east side. But Russ need to quit talking shit about people. You need to lay low. There's a lot of shit going down in these gangbang trenches, which I will not touch on. Let that shit be what it is. You know, let the gangbangers talk about that shit. I am not a gangbanger. I do not rock with the politics at all. I'm from Oakland, California. So I will let them guys talk about they shit. You know. But let's stick to the comedy shit, because here's Ali Siddiq going bad on cat shit. Let's stick to comedy, y'all. Ali Siddiq goes bad on Cat Williams special. So it ain't only just Joe Rogan. They're going bad on black comedians too. Fair Use is comedy hype. They interview Ali Siddiq. And he's talking subliminals, but you can know who he's talking about. Let's go.
With somebody that I thought was so crazy that it sounded crazy to me when you said it. And I said, well, maybe, and I know ain't no other comic gonna explain it to you. They just gonna, because when they was talking, they just went with the shit that you said. I was like, you know how crazy that is? So let me give you an example now. I'm gonna give you an example first, then I'm gonna tell you what you said. Okay. So if I did a special, and I'm doing a special on current topics, okay, and say that the special I did a month in May, and I was defending Puffy in my special, right? And then 2 weeks later, the Cassidy tape come out. Now, a huge chunk of my special is void because it's not true. It's just me talking unimportant and with no factual evidence about a current topic that's not completed yet. Okay. A special, anytime something is a special, what makes it special is that you the only person that can do it. And it's perspective, and it's thought-provoking, it's all of that in what a special is. Right. The person special that you was defending, you just didn't want to say that it wasn't that. And then you say, well, it would have been better if they would have did it on current topics, which would have been worse. Which would have been worse.
Fair use. Y'all know who he talking about. They said that the shit wasn't that. They talking about current topics. He said it would have been worse. So that's all we'll use on that. Because they had blurped the shit out. Comedy Hype be blurping the shit out of motherfuckers. So we'll just play that little one. But he basically was talking about the Cat Williams special. And I guess the Comedy Hype nigga was telling them that the Cat Williams shit is dope, but it would have been better if it was current topics and whatnot. So, and he's like, nah, nigga, the same nigga that you said had a dope special, it wasn't that. And he was talking about Cat Williams. So, I mean, everybody ain't gonna hit it out the park every motherfucking time. Niggas ain't on steroids, Barry Bonds, Ricky Henderson. I'm not Ricky Henderson, but Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, and shit like that. Niggas ain't on steroids hitting home runs every time they get to the plate. So you will have some that's liked better than most. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas like a lot of my other albums, you know what I mean? Better than my other albums, you know what I mean? Some people like this one more than that one. Some people like that one more than that one. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. I threw the alley-oop out there. Y'all ain't tapping in or not, y'all sleepy ass niggas. Y'all ain't tapping in. I threw the Alibaba out, which is the link. Threw the link out. And y'all niggas ain't hitting the link, boy. Y'all cold than a motherfucker, man. Okay. That's how y'all playing tonight. I really need Goose the Great to hit this motherfucker. That's what I really need. I don't even want to talk about this motherfucking the presidential shit no more because everybody think I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. You know, I just said if it was out of them two, I'm choosing Trump. That's it. The last presidential, I voted for Biden. The one before that, I voted for Obama. And that was the first time I ever started voting with the Obama shit. So I voted for Obama and I voted for Biden. I said, if it's out of these two, I'm going to go for Trump. But I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a MAGA hat wearing nigga. None of that shit. But it's the greater of both evils. You know what I mean? The lesser of two evils. You know what I mean? Both of them got a trick bag for you. You know what I mean? It's the ones that's going to work for you. So the ones that work for me, that 4 years that Trump had, we was getting a lot of money. You know what I mean? Period. A lot of fucking money. These 4 years they had, niggas is broke. Living check to check, nigga. Niggas is homeless, can't afford rent, all types of shit. Nigga, the homeless is mainly everywhere, nigga. Crime is up like a motherfucker. They make these laws where niggas can just rob everything and not get convicted of shit. So yeah, it's up since this new presidency. You know what I mean? This new office, this new cabinet came in. It's been fucking crazy. Home invasions at an all-time high. Niggas stores getting robbed, nigga. They got a glass shit up now. Everything is glassed up and shit, and you gotta go to Walgreens and shit and point something out. They gotta call somebody to like it's crazy. That shit wasn't popping in 2019, 2018, 2017. Shit wasn't boxed up and glassed up. So if I could go back to what it was before right now, I'm voting for Trump. Period. That's it. Let's get my nigga in this motherfucker. Let's go. Family,
what's cracking, man? What's cracking?
Where you tapping in from, man?
Hey, man, you know I'm out here. I'm from the Bay originally. I've been on there before. Yuck. What's good with you,
Cyrus, come
no,
on,
I'm out here. No, so I'm out here in a red state, nigga. I'm out here in the Northwest. Out here in Idaho, good old Idaho.
Idaho potatoes, my nigga. You got the best
potatoes. Bro. And so when I'm peeping, bro, it ain't even on the ground because honestly, a lot of people in Idaho, or at least in the cities in Idaho, they try to be more liberal, but ultimately their politics are going to lean where they lean. But yo, this Democratic convention that's been going on, yo, they got cats out here. They got Megan Thee Stallion out here twerking. They got Lil Jon out here. They got Quavo. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, the optics of it says to me that what the Democratic Party thinks they need to do is sing and dance for dumb niggas, right? And hopefully I don't get flagged for language, but you feel me? They think they need to sing and dance for dumb niggas, but then they talk to everybody else in plain English. Like, this shit is disrespectful, bro. Like, it's like, tell people what they're gonna get, tell people what they can do. Like, but if you sitting here just, oh, we brought out Patti LaBelle, and shout out, I love Patti. Come on, we all love Patti LaBelle. They brought out Patti LaBelle tonight, or was it last night, whatever. You know, they brought out Lil Jon, you know, and love, you know, but it's beyond pandering at this point. Like, I don't even know what word you could use to describe how they're disrespecting the black vote, because what they're telling you is, we need the black vote. We need the black vote like Netflix needs subscribers, is what they're saying. That's how they're advertising to us. Like, but what does the black vote mean to the Democratic Party? Like, Ice Cube came out and said some things. Maybe he didn't say all the things, but he said some things, right? A lot of people have come out and said some things. Like, here's what we need. You know what I mean? Like,
not to
why do you want my vote? Go ahead, bro.
Cut you off. My nigga Goose, the great in the building. Just wanted to shout out my nigga Goose. Go ahead. Tap in, Goose. Stop playing.
Yeah, shout out Goose. But hey, Yuck, let me ask you a question. Why do they need our vote so much? Why do you think they need our vote? Tell me why they need our vote so much.
Well, the thing is that we control what's going down. Like, we make everything hip. Like, the shit that we do is the hip shit. You know what I mean? Period. So if we get behind anything, it's the fad. It's the way to go. It's the wave.
It's the wave. Yeah.
It's the wave. So the black voters get behind it, and black celebrities and whatnot get behind it. It becomes a wave to where all black people is doing this shit. So they need that wave. Period. And once black people start doing it, everybody start doing it. You know what I mean? It's like the hip hop. Everybody, not
right,
black people doing hip hop. Every race is doing
like,
hip-hop.
why is everybody wearing Jordans? Is it because of Michael Jordan, or is it because of hip hop, or is it because of niggas? Like,
a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
A combination of both, of just hip hop culture. Period. Basketball culture. It's a combination of both, but it's still black culture. It's still black culture. You know what I mean? These are that the people are following. Not saying that basketball was made by black people. Not saying that.
No, I got you. No, you're right. Who makes it dope? Who makes it? Yeah.
We made it so legendary that they're following how we dress, how we talk, the music we make. You know what I mean? And the moves that we make. So if we start anybody is voting for Democrats. You know what I mean? All your top rappers is all your fucking influencers, social media influencers or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Like B.L. Hughley.
So that
like
black people, everybody else gonna do what the black people doing. So that's why they created with us first, because we created.
And that's wild. Did you see at the end of the DNC?
Why they didn't have like let's be real. Why didn't have fucking J-Lo? Or why didn't have like let's be real,
Fat Joe,
Anna, or some shit like that, some mess.
Yeah, where's Fat Joe at?
Yeah, have, some Jamaican shit. Like, I didn't have like Vibes Cartel. Why didn't have him?
Vibe. Yeah, where's the Italians at? Where's the Irish at? Where's the Filipinos?
They didn't do none of that motherfucking what this shit called
outreach, or
when they had a hats on, the Mexican niggas when they had a hats on.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Man, not even whatever what that shit called, man. They didn't have none of that shit. They had rappers.
They had rappers and twerkers.
And twerkers, my nigga. So that's show you what they're aiming for. The rap community, rap community, man, makes the wave. Period.
No, so with that, right? So with that, shut up, fucking garage. So with that,
it's called Mariendo.
Mariachi.
The mariachi.
Yeah, I play trumpet. Yeah, the mariachi's dope. I fuck with mariachi. That shit's dope.
But they didn't
yeah,
have one
they
mariachi.
wasn't doing none of that type of outreach. They wasn't on that
Pitbull
type of
on
hype.
the- They done had Pitbull on that motherfucker. Let's be real. Let's stop
No
playing.
Pitbull. Yeah, no, you on point. And you know what's wild is at the end of the Democratic convention tonight, I saw a couple clips. So tonight they had like what's her name? Jackson Lee, whatever her name is, and then they had a bunch of people like kind of lined up for a photograph or in a video where they ended the event tonight with "They Not Like Us."
Oh, come on, my nigga. They keep on using Kendrick for this
They
shit.
keep trying to use Kendrick, and I don't like this at all.
Let's
Like
play.
you can find find the clip. Find the clip.
Let's play some footage, man. You know they was
Yeah, let's
protesting
go.
out there. So this
Yeah,
is from the
let's
Carter
go.
family, fair use. They got clips from the convention and clips outside the convention. Let's go,
Fair
y'all.
use. Fair use. Fair use.
You see bro just do that for clout.
That's a protest for Palestine.
Oh shit.
I'm taking your media passes. I'm taking your media passes if you don't get in the car. Let's go. I'm taking media passes if you don't get in the car. Disobeying our orders. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Look how many people out there protesting.
That's a mob, bro.
They finna take the media pass for recording it. It's crazy.
Look at them popos though. That's a hella popo.
Go back inside.
They ain't got enough. Like 100,000 people out there, they said.
That's wild, bro.
Is he doing that to like? He doesn't want, I guess, people of the world to see this happening.
They broke all that shit down.
Because this is what media does. They're mad at the press for what?
Right.
He's screaming, "Press, get back!"
He said I was gonna take your media pass.
Yeah, that's
bro.
weird.
They said go back in the park or I'm taking your media
But
passes.
it's crazy because I see a mixture of it looked like the
I thought that was some
protesters.
protesters.
Yeah, it's a mixture of both.
What does it say? Happening now. The police are
Clashing with pro-Palestinian protesters who breached the barricade.
So my question is,
Fair use.
yeah. Real quick, my question is why is a group of people who are protesting for a whole other nation allowed to demonstrate and interrupt political proceedings that are happening about and on and for and with our people? That's just one question. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Why is that okay, bro? Like, why do you get to rock another flag, another turban? And no disrespect to no other group of people, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to do, this is our shit, our process, our due process for our political, accountability over here. We try to deal with our people. Why are you trying to, and I understand, yes, some of these people might be accountable, but you're talking to the wrong people at the wrong time. Like, so yeah, that's a mass interruption. That's not a demonstration. That's an interruption. And a lot of these so-called woke liberal type, let's go and represent a whole, like, yo, this is anti-American. Like, it is. I don't care what you believe about America, if it's an oppressor, if it, whatever it is, but being anti-American, but also being American.
They just against the war, my nigga. So they just don't want
Yeah.
the war. They want
Right. No. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people don't want war, and
they don't want war. We don't want war neither.
Yeah. No. Hell no. No. That's not what we. No. I'm not promoting that at all.
Pac said we got money for war, but can't feed the poor.
Can't feed the poor.
Millions of dollars that's putting us in hell and debt. Like, and then we still fucking got Skid Row in every motherfucking major city of America. We still got people homeless and getting kicked out their apartments because they can't afford rent. But we got motherfucking immigrants that have stormed the motherfucking border that we giving them motherfuckers $25,000 a month and $5,000 a month.
And free rent and free housing and all that type shit.
Hotels and shit, kicking kids out of school. live in. Hella shit, but we ain't doing nothing for the Americans. So yeah,
Nothing for Americans.
That's what they protesting for.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so. I hope they're saying, well, you know what? And this might sound crazy, but yeah, they're talking to the wrong. They're barking up the wrong tree. They need all energy needs to be directed at one of those super PACs out there in Washington. It starts with an A and ends with a C. APAC. You ever heard of it? If you look up APAC, yeah. Anybody who's trying to argue this situation that's going on right now needs to just holler at APAC and the ADL and figure it out. But otherwise, you talking to the wrong people, because if you're just yelling out in the middle of the street and interrupting traffic and disrupting people's workflow, there's a lot of like gig workers in the Bay Area in California, like, and a lot of these protests are happening in places like that, Washington, Oregon.
Chicago. This is in Chicago.
Oh no, in Chicago as well. Like anything, you know what I mean? I know they have them in the East, but you know, mostly Midwest to the Mississippi, west of the Mississippi, like there's a lot more like protesting about this situation over there in the Middle East, so-called. So yeah, I understand that, but you're barking up the wrong tree. You got to talk directly to the people who are controlling the situation. Otherwise, you're just fucking with people's lives, like on the ground over here. Don't wage the war against the people. Wage the war against the politicians.
You're basically saying the civil rights movement didn't make a difference. All the marching that we did didn't like.
No, it did. No, it did. But that was directly catered for the people here, right? If we're talking about something that's happened over, you know, 1,000 miles away, talk to the people directly here who are responsible for that. And most of that is APAC. A lot of the lobbyists and politicians that help fund that situation that's allowing that to happen over there in the Middle East. You could talk to them directly. You got to go to Washington, though. You can't talk to them in the Bay. They're not going to listen. You're just fucking up, or you know what I mean? I'm just using that as an example. You can't.
Dude,
Chicago ain't got shit to do with that. You know what I mean?
Said in the comments, they said they pulled down the American flag downtown Frisco and put up a Palestinian flag. So
I know that's nasty. That's not okay. That's not okay.
There's gonna be protests everywhere, man. Nobody want war, my nigga. Period.
No, I get that, but removing the American flag.
That's another reason why I'm a vote for Trump, because when he was in the office, we didn't have no war. He was our only president that had no fucking war going on.
That part.
That we has war going on.
And Kamala wouldn't do any better. She would do worse, because who would she defer to militarily? She has no military experience. So automatically she would have to defer to someone for military intelligence.
I want y'all to hear this black chick. This black chick is wild, man.
Go for it.
This shit is crazy. It's getting so wild that they think that we fucking dumb. I'm going back to what you said. They think we dumb.
They think we fucking stupid, bro. Let's go.
We dumb. Let's go. Fair use.
Not like us.
But we're really watching hardworking people fired for the immigrants she's bringing over here.
She also just proposed a mass amnesty bill.
So let's compare their resumes, shall we?
Shall we?
One candidate worked at McDonald's
Candidate.
while she was in college and at HBCU.
Whoa, she worked at McDonald's and went to a
You mean
nigga school. That's even
McDonald's?
more
Like,
reason
what
for her
is this?
not to be
Coming to
president.
America? This coming to America, nigga?
Oh yeah, you know what? I just be making a lot of jokes, guys. I just be making a lot of jokes.
You're an extremist.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
It was funny. It was funny though.
Tad bit of truth. I'm just playing.
That sounded like a joke. That sounded like a whole joke.
Howard Rambler.
One worked at McDonald's and went to Howard University. Like, wow, that like, whoa, like.
Hey, is this a scene from School Days, nigga? Like, what are we talking about right now?
Yo, I don't know, man. This is what
you know what I mean? Like, what is this?
This is
no, go ahead.
Hey, this is like, bro. Let's hear what else you got to say. Let's go.
No, go pop it.
With the,
I was saying it depends on that.
It's divisive. They say
Howard's a pretty good one. Okay, all right.
Howard's like the best one. That was like one of the best ones.
One candidate worked at McDonald's while she was in college at an HBCU. HU.
Oh, you ate.
The other was born with a silver spoon in his mouth and helped his daddy in the family business. Housing discrimination, that is. She became a...
Hold on. Ain't that the American dream?
That part. To be able to own property.
Generational wealth.
Yes and no.
Children.
Yeah.
That's the American dream. What the fuck
that is that? Yeah. So you hate. So that sounds like hate. So that's hate.
If hate had a picture, if Trump hate had a picture, it'd be her right here. Like, goddamn, Kamala parents had money too.
That part.
Although she went to private school, all the shit. Her parents was fucking professors and shit in college and all types of shit. So, I mean, what are you trying to say? She was broke, so she had to work at McDonald's? No, she didn't.
She didn't.
School, my nigga.
Yep. No, that's a whole fabrication.
Her parents had enough money to pay for her to go to
Her working at Mickey D's is a fabrication.
She didn't have no scholarship, nigga. No galactic scholarship. Nigga.
Why they trying to make her out to be? Why they trying to make her out to be Calvin from? Come on, man, she ain't Calvin.
Man, the nigga
Kamala ain't Calvin.
I don't know if it was you, but you said the nigga from fucking Coming to America.
Yeah, no, exactly. McDowell's. What is this, McDowell's, nigga? Like, come on, bro. You mopping the floor like Arsenio Hall, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
Let's get it, man. Fair use.
Pop it.
Career prosecutor.
It's crazy.
Well, he became a career criminal.
I'm sorry, but most kids I know, a lot of people take over their dad's business or works for their family.
That's a bad thing in the Democrat Party.
What? What was wrong with that, bro?
She's trying to make it seem like she's relatable.
She worked harder. They're trying to say she worked harder.
I don't really like Jasmine Crockett. I think she's kind of ghetto.
Man,
no offense. I don't really like her presentation all that much.
Run it back one more time.
I'm sorry.
In the family business.
Well, he became a career criminal. With 34 felonies, 2 impeachments, and 1 porn star to prove it. Her entire career as an elected district attorney,
they had that ass on stage.
attorney general, and
But
leader.
why does that earring so damn big? Like, does it like it costs some money?
It matches that brooch.
I know. It's like it just costs some money.
She is dressed really nice. She looks nice.
Little Jasmine.
I bet if
Fair use.
Fair use, y'all.
I just wanted to let y'all hear that. It's more, but you know what I mean.
No, that's wild, bro. Like, so I know you watched the National Association of Black Journalists interview with Donald Trump, right? I don't know if I watched did you do a reaction video to that yet?
So which one?
When Donald Trump was at the National Association of Black Journalists a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. We been did that. That's hella ancient.
Yeah, no, I think I might have watched it. Who just hopped in? Who's in here? What's up? Peace.
So, homie.
The Gray, what's happening with you, boy? I called you on your line.
No, I didn't get a call. So
you got the other line. You gotta text me. I gotta lock that one in. I got the main line because you be hitting me on that one too, my nigga. So
okay,
you be working 2 lines. I don't know what you got going on, my nigga. But I said
I got 2 phones.
Yeah, I seen the 5150 shit. I'm like, let me hit Gooch, man. I know he up, man, doing his 1-2.
I'm up. I came in on the last minute. Of course, you guys are talking about the Democratic National Convention and all.
Yes,
I got Trump.
What'd you say? Go ahead.
Vote Trump.
Well, yeah, no, but yeah, of course. I mean, that's the short answer. But watching these pandering, panda bear Democrats try to lie, like, stop lying, bro. Just stop lying. Because I think a year and a half ago, I mean, it was on NPR. It was on what you call it? the radio station 94.1. You know what? What's her name? The Jewish lady.
It says on the radio station.
KSCM. Like all of them were saying Kamala was the first elected in API elected official, like senator. Like this was just a year, damn near 2 years ago, right? So now she's collard greens and Charles Mingus and Roy Ayers. You know what I mean? With the vinyl, like, stop lying to me. Like, I just don't lie. Like, come out.
She said she was playing Snoop Dogg and Tupac in college. She was in college in 88.
She was fucking Willie Brown in what, 92?
Hold on. 88, she was in college. Tupac and Snoop haven't dropped yet. How the fuck would you bang Tupac in college?
That part. She was banging Willie Brown around that time, probably. Mayor Willie Brown.
She might as well just doing Drake too. That she was playing Drake in college too.
Yeah, she was probably watching Friday when Superfly came out too, right?
Let's get this nigga Ant in the building, man. Ant, what's happening? I see you chilling. Ant, where you tapping in from?
Carson, California, man. How y'all doing?
Man, from CA, man.
How you doing?
Let me ask this. Speaking of LA, man, let me ask Goose a question. Why you went with that blood peace walk that happened the other day? Why you wasn't there?
Because I was in Oakland, California on E14, walking up and down the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, just getting getting back in tune with the town and shaking hands and kissing babies and just letting them know about this Yuck Mouth TV and this Wonder Twins podcast. I was in the town, making friends, brother.
Town business, nigga. I heard you was up there with sis Shaniqua, man. I heard she looked out for you.
Yeah. She had me in the city, walking up hills and all kind of shit.
Shaniqua gonna show you the city. She definitely from the town, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, but I had.
Did you go by my hood? You seen the Ville?
Oh yeah. My homeboy Roll P, the barber, he took me in the front of your hood, and then sis took me on the back way of your hood and showed me, the two separate parts and all that.
Yeah,
see where my twin was from and see some of the people standing outside. I was on E14 and I saw the truth. So it's in town. When I was standing outside, I saw about 30 box shelves, 24s and 30s going down one flow, stopping traffic. It was box shelves with 2 sunroofs in them. And they were just really showing out, and it made me feel good. So I got the whole experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You said you was walking down E14. Was it looking like Figueroa? Because I heard them hoes out there going crazy, allegedly.
No, well, here's the thing: in the 50s, in the Middle East, it's not really that bad. Now, as you go up, the 80s and the 90s, it gets like that, and in some of the lower parts. But in the 50s and 60s and 70s, it wasn't that bad at all. There's a lot of essays. So shout out to our Brown brothers as well.
Yeah, see, the Mexicans done took over Oakland, man. The motherfucking, I ain't gonna say nothing. I love my essays, man. But them people that done came across the border, man, they done took over Oakland, man. I heard they done took over the street politics and hella shit, allegedly.
Nigga, it's essays in box Chevys. It was about on that 30 box Chevy.
No, but that was an essay from Oakland. I'm talking about the ones that ain't from Oakland, nigga. That got the mask on, nigga. Riding around in the underbuckets, nigga, trying to regulate shit.
Yeah, with the cowboy boots on and the big belt buckles. That was out there too.
The South Americans that come over across the border illegally. You know what I mean? I'm talking about
Venezuelans.
I'm not gonna lie, even though
I mean, about our northerners. You got the northerners up there.
Hey, whoever give them that fruit, that's the best fruit in the world. I don't know how they always have good fruit.
Because they pick the fruit, nigga. That's why they always cut. Like, you know, motherfuckers throw out the food if they don't sell the food. So that's all the fruit that they, you know what I mean? So they go hit the or they hit the block with the good fruit. And they always have roses. Like, where they get all these flowers from? Like, that's the main thing. I know they do fruit. So where the fuck are they
flowers?
getting
Where they getting the flowers from? Where they getting them flowers
they
from?
pick the flowers too. They pick the roses too. They got to.
Yeah.
They got to.
And
they got unlimited amounts of fruit and fucking roses. Facts.
I don't know how they're able to sell 20 pounds of oranges for $1. Where's this tree at? And the oranges be good.
Man, talk your shit, man. My bad for cutting you off, man. I just had.
No, you good. I'm listening now because when I first came in, y'all was still talking politics, but the game has shifted, so I want to listen before I comment.
Yeah. No, we just talking shit about Oakland and shit. But
Hey, since we talking about Oakland, hey, bro, I've been meaning to like ask you this. So in the 80s and early 90s in Oakland, like I heard you mention, you say you from the Ville, like 6'9" Ville. Is that correct?
65th, 69.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I grew up like in my neighborhood. I was a kid. I was a baby, bro. I know you're a few years older than me, right? But I grew up in what I knew as Funktown.
That's 10th Street.
Right. Or I was off 8th Avenue, right?
10th Ave, 10th, 8th.
10th Ave. Yeah. So let me ask you, like, what do you remember about that dynamic between those two neighborhoods growing up? Like,
oh shit, it was up. Funktown was beefing with the Ville. You know, that was the old school funk. I was a little kid, but that's the Felix Mitchell and them funk. By the time
Felix Mitchell, yeah.
Yeah, that was Felix Mitchell and the other dude, Mickey Moe or some shit like that. But
okay.
Yeah, after that shit happened, when we got older, you know what I mean, it was teenagers, it was more funk with other people I ain't gonna disclose on.
No, that's yeah, I got you.
It definitely wasn't Funktown, you know, that shit was dead, you know what I mean? Because my uncle was in Funktown, you know what I mean? So I was in Funktown too, being from the Ville. So we was out there, you know, my uncle was out there, you know, had a whole motherfucking Carter going down, had a whole apartment building sold up in Funktown. And he went from Funktown, and he was serving all the niggas from Funktown work and everything. So
shit. No, because like we lived in this like funky ass 2-bedroom apartment, but right next to us was like damn near like the Carter. We lived right next to the spot. You feel what I'm saying? Like the big project. We lived in the
It wasn't no projects right there. It was apartment buildings and shit.
It was apartment buildings, right?
There was no project.
So
but
we lived in the small one. We lived in the smaller one, but then the one next to us was like a bigger one. And that's where all the shit went down. You know what I mean? We was right around the corner from, I went to Bella Vista Elementary, like right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So it was gunshots every night. Like it was, you know what I mean? SWAT team and all that type of shit.
Lake Merritt and Hartputs and all that shit was down there. Hartputs and shit. All that shit.
Yeah, I was like, we would walk. Yeah, I was like, we would walk to Hartputs. We would walk to the Alpha Beta. You know what I mean? The Alpha Beta. Yeah. Come on, man. Niggas don't even know about. Tell a friend, nigga. Tell a friend, nigga.
Little bakery spot.
The bakery spot where you get the sandwiches right there.
The sandwiches, the bakery.
Yes,
spot.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hartputs.
It's going on 1 o'clock in the morning. It's old girl that I met by the West Oakland bar station. Look in your medicine cabinet right now. I left you a Plan B. I've been gone about 24 hours now. I suggest you take it back because you only got about 72 hours. If you open your medicine cabinet and look right next to the NyQuil, it's a box of Plan B. There's one in there. Take it now before it's too late.
This nigga Goose is crazy.
He wild, bro. He giving instructions. He giving instructions.
Sexual deviant, man. Leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone.
Hey.
Okay, so did you see Russell Simmons in the motherfucking Voodoo Indian stance?
Yeah.
Going bad on motherfuckers, talking about quit hating on him, and you need to hate on Clinton and hate on Trump and all the other people that got convicted. Don't hate on his people coming to Bali and all this shit.
Meanwhile, he hiding out, bro.
Nah, he said that he ain't hiding out. That's what was whole shit. He's like, nigga, I got spots in LA. I got spots in New York. I'm going to be here in New York. I'm going to be at this whole hotel. I'm not hiding out. Yeah, he said all that shit. He was talking this shit.
Okay. Hey, okay.
Hiding, nigga. He said he ain't hiding. He gave niggas the exact location where he at. I'm going to be at this hotel in New York.
Shit.
I'm not hiding. Yeah, he's talking shit.
He's standing on business, or he's sitting on business. He yoga positioning on business.
Pure Dyson voodoo stands, nigga. Like
you talking about Street Fighter? You talking about Street Fighter, buddy?
Dawson, whatever that nigga name,
Dawson, yoga flame.
I just didn't like that he threw other people's name in it. He could have just talked about himself.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
Because when he did that, I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell he did, but when he did that, it kind of made it seem like he was trying to get the flames off of him, to douse some flames off of him.
Douse some flames, nigga.
That's what it made it seem like. It was like, well, you could have just talked about you. He could have dropped all them locations and just stood on what he was on, but he had to be like, well, what about them? Like, man, who does that, man? Like,
that's it. The same nigga in the same sentence said, I never talked to the police. I never talked to nobody. I never had, like, whoa, but you saying niggas' names and dry snitching, like.
You're talking to the police right now. You talking to the police right now?
Yeah. Police, I never, nigga. You're talking to the police right now on your social media, whatever your fucking iPhone is, nigga. You're in your voodoo stance.
I didn't even like the fact that stuff be popping up on my. Why they be feeding us that stuff?
The feed.
Man, I be trying to watch food channels. I be trying to watch all kind of other stuff, and it's for some reason I'm in the algorithm, and I'm like, why? You think they be doing that on purpose or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
that's said, a guilty nigga do that. A guilty nigga point the finger at everybody else but itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then start comparing and say, well, why you didn't say that about this one? Why?
What about OJ? Nigga, what?
This, my nigga. If a nigga doing too much explaining, he's guilty, my nigga. Period. You don't got.
If you gotta say anything half the time, like
innocent, my nigga, you gonna say it one time and one time only. That's it. You ain't gotta keep coming back and keep explaining and multi-explaining and multi. It is what it is. You heard my last interview. I already talked about it. You know what I mean? Now, if a nigga got to keep on pressing the line, I'm not hiding. Why you ain't looking at this one? Why you ain't looking at, like, whoa, nobody even talking about you. Why are you even saying all this shit right now? Like, somebody, like, capped on the people that was coming to your island, nigga. Like, nigga, what y'all doing out there? Then
telling somebody you're not hiding sounds like you hiding, my nigga.
But
like, why would you need to? Why would you need to tell somebody you hiding?
Dry snitching on yourself and dry snitching on other people. That's crazy.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, Bali is a beautiful island. I went there before. I visited that place before he even moved out there. But it's when it's a nice place to visit, but ain't nowhere you want to stay. Like, that ain't nowhere I would want to stay. Like, come on, it's a nice place to visit. But I know where I want to stay.
Unless you had to stay there.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm not saying you.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Unless you had to.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No, I'm talking about Russ.
I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about. I'm just saying I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just, it's some places is a great place to visit, but you wouldn't want to stay there.
Hey, namaste, nigga.
Nigga,
That's the yoga term, huh?
Hey, namaste, nigga.
We are Dominican Republic. Great place to visit. Do you want to live there? Fuck no.
Nope.
Puerto Rico.
It's a
Great
lot.
place to visit. Do you want to live there? Fuck no.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Jamaica. Great place to visit. Do you want to live there? Fuck no. Period.
Nope.
Sorry.
Especially when you get away from the resorts and all that. When you get to the regular life, you like, nah, hell.
Fuck no. Nigga, I'd have been to the Bahamas. It was the third world motherfucking country outside the resort.
Yep.
I went to a
Niggas
club
niggas in Jamaica can't even go to their own beaches no more. If you from Jamaica, you can't even go to your beach no more because the resort owns the beach now. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah,
this is a whole
what
thing.
you say about the Bahamas though, Yuck? Because I got a Bahamas story that threw me off. I'm like, what?
My nigga, my dumb ass got a villa. Why did I do that? I should have stayed at the motherfucking Atlantis, whatever that shit, the
casino.
I should have stayed there, my nigga. I swear to God, my shit was on the whole other side of the island. I had to drive through the whole city to get to my shit. And did I see third world shit? I'm talking about, man. The cab driver, nigga, had us nigga in the, like, we went to a club that was like in the city. That wasn't at the motherfucking resort. We went to that club, motherfuckers in that club, like, nigga, the Flintstones, barefoot.
Man.
Motherfuckers in that bitch barefooted, my nigga. Like, I'm like, hold
Man.
on. I told my wife, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. Like, people in here barefoot, my nigga. Like, it's not no money, and people looking at me up and down, looking. All I got is my grill out there. Niggas looking at my grill. I'm like, man, it's time to get the fuck up out of here, man. Let's go to the resort. We go to the resort. It's like, nigga, like New York, nigga. You go to the party, it's like Vegas. It's like we like, we should have been here. What the fuck we go to this third world country ass club? Everybody barefooted like the Flintstones and shit. Oh man, let's get the fuck up out of here, man. We did.
Hey, what's the scene in Belly? How when the kids was running down the street?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it get like that. It get like that. Where you be like, wait, hold on, where we at?
Wait a minute, like next thing you know, you in the ride, and then somebody popping up on you with a fake dread wig, popping you like DMX did. Like that sound wild. Like
the
like
little niggas in the hood that did have money, nigga, that car said Zopound on it.
Damn, cause they that close.
They had Zopound niggas in the Bahamas.
Yep. Cause they that close.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you what messed me up. We did a tour. And you know, my family, we went to a car show and all kind of stuff. But one thing they did show us was that we went to a neighborhood that didn't have no running water. And the women was walking down the street with the water on their head. Now, mind you, this was a long time ago, so I'm not trying to disrespect the Bahamas. It might be different now. But they had to walk down the street to get their water and walk it back with the water on their head, living in like sacks. And, you know, they get hit by the hurricanes and all that. And we was like, whoa. Because, you know, we come in here like, this is beautiful. And they like, nah, let us show y'all how we really live. I'm like, oh, okay.
I got a bill on the other side of town. Our shit was right next to the mayor of the shit. It was lavish, you know what I mean? Swim pool in the backyard, all the shit. Walk out to the water and all the shit. But what I had to drive through to get there, nigga. Oh my lord. Oh my.
And they the best drivers. They the best drivers because they drive like they ain't got no street signs and no stop signs. No, but it seemed like they all understand what's going on.
Nah, we
what's wild is, hey, let me point out the nuance.
We went and got a rent a car. We said, fuck the dumb shit. We went and got a rent a car and we slide through that motherfucker, but we following the cab driver to spots. You know what I mean? So we want to dip. We dip. Like that little hood club we went to, we got the fuck on. We had our own car. You know what I mean? So we got the fuck little, period. But
it's wild that a brother from Oakland and from the hood and seeing the type of shit you seen, you go somewhere else like this and see worse. And it's like, bruh, like it's worse. It gets worse. Like that part is crazy, bro.
It's luxury apartments out there, my nigga. Like
that part. No, it's wild.
It's ugly. It make you appreciate America. A lot of places I go to,
There you go.
right back home, like we got it good out here, my nigga.
There you
But
go.
you know, it's crazy that you say that, yeah, because every time I used to travel, like to places like that, I would do it just to have that feeling. Like I'd be like, man, let me get out so I can come back rejuvenated. You know what I mean? Like when you come back, you be like, hold on, let me get back on my grind. Because you know, we go through ups and downs. Everybody go through ups and downs. But when I used to go to certain places, these places that we consider exotic, I used to come back like, nah, let me get back on my grind.
Man, them niggas out in France, them niggas at the motherfucking wherever the shit, Paris, them niggas out there for the Olympics, all them niggas on a McDonald's diet. All the food was all bad. Like you get overseas, nigga, the food is horrific unless you eat like raw shit or whatever the fuck they got going on. You know what I mean? You'll get some gyros or some shit like that, or some Swedish, you know what I mean, meatballs with the gravy on it, with the rice and shit. But other than that, if it ain't no Italian steak spot or something, you know what I mean, you really eat McDonald's, nigga, the whole time. Or Burger King, they got
there was a video.
Chicken. You eating that shit the whole time you there. You on a fast food diet, man. You can't wait to get home to get some real food, my nigga.
They'll even say you don't drink the water. You can't even drink the water.
Bro,
yeah, they were showing how ghetto Paris is. There was a video going around showing how ghetto Paris actually is. Like, it stinks. There's graffiti. There's garbage everywhere. Like, it's worse than New York in some kind of type of way. Like, people exoticize, like you said, these type of places. And then you go there and it's like, yo, like, it's not only the tourist, like the tourist attraction places can be the worst type of places for just pollution and you know what I mean? Like, just,
man, they got a Skid Row in Paris, my nigga. They
Skid Row in fucking Paris is
up and
crazy.
shit and block it off for the Olympics, nigga. They got a real Skid Row, hella homeless people out there that they was pushing out and shit and busting out and all types of shit, my nigga. So yeah, it's ugly out there, man. Like, it's ugly everywhere, my nigga. We got
That's what I was about to say too. Because I remember how they did the '84 Olympics for LA. They got rid of a whole bunch, nigga. They got a bunch of motherfuckers off. Well, excuse my language. I don't know if you trying to, but
I'm definitely trying to monetize, but we passed the limit to where you could cuss. So do your 1-2. Just don't. When it comes to the alphabet letter people, the rainbow people, don't have cold words. When it comes to like sexual abuse type of things, have cold words. You feel me?
Yeah, I remember how many people went to jail that year. Like, it was like a sweep. Matter of fact, they got a documentary about it where they just was like, it was like, and you remember '84 was the height of the
84 Olympics.
Yeah, '84 Olympics was the height of the.
Mike Tyson was in that Olympics.
Dope era was fresh.
Yeah.
The crack era like really was introduced like around '84. It was all powder and hair around before that. So around '84, that's when all that shit came in. So that's why the sweep probably happened. Probably 83, 84.
Yeah.
Crack rock came in.
So I can imagine what they did in Paris for that.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Like I say, you go to Germany, man, there's a lot of castles out there, man. Don't go there with your kids, man. It ain't no motherfucking amusement park, no slides, no water, none of that shit, man. It's castles and ancient buildings and shit and sculptures, like, nigga, and clubs and bars. That's it.
Yeah, they saying Berlin is like one of the most dangerous cities in the entire world. Like, Berlin, Germany is like, don't go to Berlin if you're a tourist. Like, go to Germany. You can go to,
it's like
Luxembourg and all that type of shit. But
it's kind of races out there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they're on some Satanist shit. They're on some like heavy Satanist shit. Like,
no, against Americans. You know what I mean? Period.
Well,
That's coming. They want to keep Germany because a lot of people coming through that motherfucker migrating and shit. But America always been an enemy, period. So when we go overseas, you got to be with some people that got respect in the city. So, we always got with some people that, really got some real motion out there that they fear. You know what I mean? We up under their umbrella, so we good money.
Yeah.
That's real.
Hold on. Let's get Cooch in this motherfucker too, man. Hey, you gotta tap down right quick. Hold on, man. I don't want you and Gooch arguing, man. You can't. Can I bring killing this motherfucker without y'all arguing, or it's gonna be bad?
It looked like Ant and Killer in the same house. They both got that wood, that same
right.
Oh, hold on. Let me lean back. Hold on.
Wood going on.
Yeah, we got the cabin. I couldn't see it.
I'm
Both y'all niggas at the same location.
Hey, Goose, you crazy?
Damn.
Them niggas had a slumber party in the villa.
What part of the house is this nigga in?
Who, me? Look, my shit under I told you it's under construction. But look, as long as me and I actually consider him the big homie. And we from different neighborhoods.
Hey, not even getting into that, man. Let's get to the content, man. Talking shit about nigga overseas being motherfucking third world countries and shit, and how we got it good in America. You know what I mean? How traveling make you really appreciate America.
I kind of joined in a little bit too late, but I do have an opinion.
Going to Tijuana will make you appreciate America, nigga.
You said Tijuana.
And from the same neighborhood. Both y'all niggas from the wood.
When you one thing I thought about when I was ear hustling, what I thought about was this. Anyone that has traveled, Goose, Yuck, all the other people on the panel, all them goddamn shots you gotta take. You gotta get like 15 shots to go to Africa.
15 shots for what?
It might
Like
be
you
less
talking
now,
about
but when
vaccines and shit.
I went,
Yeah, like shots and shit.
a gang of shots near a shelter and shit.
I didn't have to take nothing.
You don't have to agree to do that shit 90% of the time. You don't have to take none of that shit, honestly.
No, nigga, it's a new variant that's coming. That's what he's talking about. You ain't hear about
Oh, he talking about. Oh, yeah, he talking about now.
Now, Yuck be traveling, Goose. I don't know, Goose be on the road too. But when you hit that road and go to Africa, shots.
Nigga, talking about malaria shots. You don't have to take a malaria shot. They suggest it. You don't have to take a malaria shot, or you don't have
I've
to.
been out there in over a decade. I won't lie.
The only time they've ever forced vaccinations on people is until recently with the COVID shot, just so you know. That's the only time that's ever been enforced or forced when it comes to travel. Other times when you're talking about going to Africa or other countries, it's suggested that you take them, but it's never been forced on you so that you can or cannot go to these countries. It's actually always been a choice until 2020. So that's I don't know if that's
recently.
That's
recently. I had to take 7 shots when I went over there.
See?
You keep saying had. Are you sure you had to do them?
Well, one was for chlamydia. That was just for my personal use.
This nigga.
Gucci.
I didn't want to go.
That's hilarious.
I didn't want to go to Ghana and start a new train or something.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, you know, I feel. Hey, you was like, hey, let me get this out the way.
I ain't never been to Africa. I never even had to stop in Africa, but
yes, you have. Have you been to the sloths and swap meet?
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Who's on one tonight? All right. But those shots made me not want to go far away.
They're not required.
You know what? Let me say this, man. Killer, you and I grew up together. We went to the same high school. Let me tell you why I get upset at you. Number one, because I know the way you act sometimes you know better, because I've known you for a long time and you come from a good family. You have a beautiful mother, and you come from a wonderful log cabin. Ain't too many niggas live in a log cabin other than like I don't know, but your shit is plush. Now, me and Yuck love you to death, but sometimes when we serious, all we ask is you respect the show. Is that cool?
Yes.
Okay, then it's all love, man. You know we love you. And we love the wood.
Oh, look at these niggas being friends again.
I mean, I would clap it up, man. Clap it
We
up.
got too many mutual friends. Billy Kent. I can keep going on.
Yeah, so you know it's like, but when we doing this, man, this is like we're not monetized right now, but we still have to set ourselves up.
Javon, we got so many people that we know. No, it can't.
Right.
It cannot be evil.
I mean, it can, but what I'm saying is, let's not be evil. Let's try
man.
to live for the better. We, you know, I mean, let's, you know, I'm not going through.
Hey man, YG and the game is having truth walks and shit. This is a nice Yuck Mouth TV Wonder Twins truth talk right here, man. Y'all had the truth
One love,
talk.
one love. This is the peace sign.
Let me tell you another reason why I'm so touched by this. Because I feel left out. Because you and Ant have the same background, and I feel me and Yuck are left out. Like y'all didn't call us to the party, nothing. That's some bullshit. So you know damn well we invite you to everything, killer.
Come on, man.
Hey, we about to turn this shit up.
These niggas is in both these niggas is in Big Bear.
We about to turn it up, and I'm telling you, I got some. I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna let y'all land your plane. We got the B's and the C's together. It's all the list. No homo. And I don't even want to put my shirt on my back, but I shall. I'm gonna tell you something. Man, we about to blow this shit apart.
Oh man.
What you talking about? What you talking about? Tap me in.
Just the internet presence that we have, the trio, whatever you want to call it, your internet presence.
Yeah, man. Why didn't y'all tell us y'all was going to Grizzly Adams' house this week? We would have gone.
Man, you know why? Because they caught your boy gun in the Beverly Hills on a robbery, man. What's up with that? They had to go to.
Please explain.
Oh, not you, bro. Not you, bro. I'm talking. I was just.
Hey man,
No, I got a court case coming right now.
Man, you
No, I was
know,
talking.
You know when to go. All right, I'm gonna have to take my nigga down. He's showing hella pictures, bro. Man,
no, I'm good. I'm good.
My nigga, he just showing hella pictures. I'm gonna take you down for a minute. Dre, adiosis. I'm gonna take you down. Hella pictures.
No, I was talking about. I was
coming.
I was trying to change the subject with Jeffrey. What's his name? Dorner or whatever. The cop where they found his gun in the robbery in Beverly Hills.
Right.
I was just trying to change the subject. Yuck, my bad.
No, I have a question. I'm not sure if you can hear me. How did they find a gun that long ago?
I don't know.
That's a question for Coach.
That shit just happened?
Yeah. No, the robbery happened like a year ago. But shit, the Donner shit happened what? How long ago was that? Like 5, 6, 7 years ago?
No, it was like 16 years ago.
Damn.
Oh, they just found the gun to that?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody else used it in a robbery in Beverly Hills.
Yes, big homie. And I swear to God.
On everything. Look it up. Go YouTube it. Yeah.
The Donner nigga that's in jail?
They killed him. Remember the cop that went on the shooting spree?
Oh, right. I was thinking about something else.
Yeah, the cop that went on the shooting spree, they found his gun.
They found one of his guns in a murder.
No, in a robbery. On Rodeo.
But there's a little bit more to that.
And they not even black.
That's what I was gonna say. They were Spanish.
Wowzers.
So how'd they even get that burner?
I don't know. I don't think they was trying to say it was confiscated by the cops and the cops leaked it out. I don't think that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
I think they just saying it was registered to him.
Goose can take it out. That boy, he know what he's doing.
Hey, 16 years ago, and the Wham Bam Bigelow being passed around that many times, nigga.
Man,
that burner lasted stent, nigga. The test of time, nigga. That shit was floating through the streets for a minute.
they must have liked that gun.
Nigga, that shit was floating. That shit went from click to click, man. Them one of the niggas that got it straight when he, you know what I mean?
Nah.
That shit came from squad to squad, and it got to them allegedly.
Allegedly.
I have a question for the panel. I can't even read the panel. I got a new phone.
I don't even know how y'all do that.
Blueface just did an interview talking about he gonna get out in April or something.
I have a question, Yucky. No homo.
Yeah, that was wild.
Didn't they blow that dude up in that house?
Oh,
the dude, the cop that ran away and shot everyone.
What are you talking about?
The same shit homeboy talking about.
Oh, a cop got blew up on the robbery?
No, he's saying it wrong.
Well, correct me then. Correct me.
You know this nigga drink Jack Daniels on a regular. Like that's.
I be watching, man. I be watching. I know him.
Dorner, right? Dorner, right?
Yeah. He keep the house caught on fire while he was in there. Up in Big, I brought it up because y'all was bringing up Big Bear. Y'all said we was up in Big Bear. See?
All right. So if that gun, hold
they
on.
threw a grenade at that nigga, man. You know they sent a little out of body motherfucker with a grenade and blew that nigga up, and that shit burnt down.
Now, I'm gonna go conspiracy theory.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna go conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I heard they threw grenades allegedly at that nigga, man, and burnt the house down. Like, nigga, who going out there? You're in the snow, my nigga. Who's lighting up shit to throw to light the nigga up? Like, you in the snow, my nigga. You had to have some shit that ignite and burn some shit down. So yeah, they threw some shit in that bitch.
Allegedly.
And how did they find a gun?
Probably from the nigga crib. After nigga get smoked, you know, nigga crib, nigga still got a house, nigga probably raided the nigga crib, got all the little artillery, nigga. Once they found out the nigga was hit.
Yeah.
Dude.
All the neighbors knew the nigga crib once they hit the nigga crib. And he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So imagine getting knocked down, how many motherfuckers that hit the crib or you know what I mean? The niggas who be doing the motherfucking flocking. Oh, he down, nigga. He live over here, nigga. We about to hit that motherfucker, grab all that shit.
He was on the run for 5 days. Everybody knew he wasn't at home.
Right. Come on, my nigga.
And honestly, I don't even think the police knew who he was for a couple of days. Some people knew. Somebody must have known something. I just don't like. This is what I don't like though, Yuck. I don't like the fact that they bringing that news out and then like making us speculate on it. If they know what happened, just say what happened.
Right.
They get, but you know what? They giving us content, I guess, if you want to call it that.
But how you feel about? Let's get back to the politics. How you feel about the Gavin Newsom nigga trying to all of a sudden clean up the homeless shit all of a sudden since it's about to be election? You know what I mean? How you feel about that? Because they try to do a lot of different shit. Like they trying to put down, they just changed the law to where, you know, the people that's stealing now they gonna be fucking prosecuted. You know, it ain't no more $1,000 shit. They just passed that law right now. So they trying to be hard on the crime right now. And they trying to clean up the homeless right now. And they got that lavish ass building downtown, that homeless building that's fucking super lavish, nigga. Like, nigga, more it looked like the Circa, nigga. You know what I mean?
They're like they're gonna be living better than us.
Right. But that's only one building. They got like over 100 million to do some shit like more than that. 25 billion is missing that they lost. So they only got one building. They were supposed to make a whole block of them shits. Remember that. Like the whole, when he proposed it, it was supposed to be a whole block, like a whole neighborhood full of them type of apartments. They only made one. My nigga,
I hate to agree with Young Mouth. He's right.
Yeah. I think it's all funding. I think when you're in politics, you're looking for where the funding coming from. So you,
Oh, let's take it to the Bay too. They done opened up the luxury apartments for the homeless in the Bay too. So they trying to clean up the homeless in Frisco, San Jose, all that shit. Oakland, they got the luxury apartments open for them to live rent free. So all of a sudden, now in this election time, now they trying to clean this shit up. So when a motherfucker do start trying to have that debate, like what you doing for the homeless? Well, hey, we got this building over here, we got the LA building, we got this one in the Bay Area, we got this one in Detroit. You know what I mean? Now they pushing the shit forward. You feel me? When they should have been doing the shit the whole time. So they trying to, you know what I mean, make a lot of laws, you know what I mean, to be in their favor, which they was fucking us over the whole time. So they trying to switch it up right now. How y'all feel about that? The switch up.
Who goes first?
it's on you, brother. If you want to go first,
And I'd like to be the ass.
you stupid.
Where Goose go? Goose tapped out. What the fuck is up with Goose?
This is what I think. This is what I tapped in for, Yuck, real quick. This is what first of all, I think that they do stuff like that. 'Cause who said the homeless can't vote? You know how when they go around asking everybody if they registered to vote, they don't care if you homeless or not. They just want the votes. But this is what I think. I think every other group but us blacks is split down the middle. I think whites in America is split down the middle. I think Hispanics is split down the middle. I think Asian, well, I ain't gonna say Asians, but because what I was trying to get to earlier when y'all was saying why they try to convince us for our vote so much when we only 14% of the population, so why they want our vote so much?
18%.
Hey, let's say 18. Okay, 18%. They want our vote so much because we do our celebrities do influence people. But more than anything,
We make the wave. I said that.
we make the wave. I heard you say that. That's what made me want to chime in. We make the wave.
Period. What we do, everybody do. They follow suit. Like when Malcolm X did the finger, and then everybody follow suit, and they said that's too much power. That's what we got. Too much motherfucking power. Because once we move, everybody moving. It's motion. Straight up. So that's why, like I said, they didn't have a mariachi band. They had a Meg Thee Stallion. They didn't have fucking Pitbull. They have a Quavo. You know what I mean? They're trying to aim for the black people. They're trying to aim for the hip hop community, my nigga. Next thing they going with the athletes and shit, and the motherfucking actresses and the actors. You know what I mean? The same shit. You know, that's why you got Travis Smiley, whatever. What's that nigga name?
Travis Smiley. They got Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, Travis Smiley.
I ain't gonna lie, Travis.
Oh, I'm thinking. What's Ricky Smiley? My bad.
Oh, Ricky Smiley. Yeah, Ricky Smiley. My bad. I said Travis. My bad. Ricky Smiley.
That's all I wanted to do was correct. Go ahead.
Yeah. But talk your shit. What you wanted to say?
Can I say it?
Just don't get the channel blurred.
I can't stand that female. Nope. No. And if I can't, man, I hope she does not get voted in. You say I can't say her name? I won't.
No, say her name. Go ahead, say her name. Talk your shit. I thought you was gonna be like disrespectful, like saying some wild shit.
No, you told me what to do. No homo. Like, be respectful on the page. I don't know. I don't like that girl. Camila, whatever the fuck you want to call that. BITCH. I know. See, I can't wait to get cracking on her. This is wine. I know her best friend. And I know a little bit more than most people know. And she did sleep her way to the top. And there's a lot to it. So I'm just leave it like that.
Hey man, I just did a show with Montel Jordan, nigga, and I swear I wanted to ask him, nigga, is he vote for Kamala?
Wait, you wait. Yeah, you can't say he can't let that. So hold on.
No,
You
I just did a show with that nigga like 3 weeks ago, literally, man. And I wanted to ask that nigga, was he gonna vote for Kamala, man? But I'm like, boy, I don't want to get this nigga tall than a motherfucker. You know, this nigga about 6'3" or something. That boy tall as shit. I'm like, man, I don't want this nigga with these long ass arms that like fire on a nigga, man. You know, we tackle this big ass nigga, man. You feel me? Like hit his legs, my nigga. Like little nigga, I hit a nigga legs, tackle it, bow, lift the nigga, boom, timber, fall with the nigga, whatever. Because you can't lift him, get him off the air a little bit, and just fall with the nigga. Timber, bye. Once you get that nigga on the ground, you crawl on top, nigga, pin his arms down with your legs, and that bop. You got him.
Yeah.
That's how you call a tall nigga, man. Take him.
Can I ask you something else?
What the nigga said? Sweep the leg. What the nigga said on do the leg drop. What the nigga said on Karate Kid.
Yep.
Can I ask you something else? This is gonna be controversial. You ain't gonna like it. What the fuck is going on this brick baby garbage? If you don't want to talk about it, you can just tell me to kill it right now.
I don't know, man. I have no clue.
I don't know either.
Yeah, you can talk whatever. I ain't from the politics. You from LA, bro?
Yeah, I'm from LA, but I don't gangbang, so I'll stay out of that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that shit, man. Like that's y'all politics.
It don't make no sense. Let the homie rest in peace.
Oh, you talking
about that?
Yeah. I agree with you.
Everyone talking about. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
I don't think. Go ahead. It's your politics. I agree with you with that. Let
the homie just rest in peace, bro. That's it. They're talking about his money, how it all got distributed. Did you hear about that shit?
Nah, that's a new one. Talking about how many people got their cut.
The kids get 50-50. Laura London runs it, and everything just got released. I'm like, what, man?
Who released all? And who's to say if that's real?
That was on Axe.
Academics, man. That fat ass nigga. How did he get it?
I don't agree with it. That's our hood politics. Even Gucci.
Like my thing is this: who's putting people public bank information or public will information out there like that? Nobody's doing that, my nigga, like that.
Lauren didn't do it.
So, like, come on, my nigga. Like, who would do that from the camp? The camp is Trump tight, hella tight. So, man, that's fake shit.
WACC.
Black don't know motherfucking he ain't fucking with Black Sam and them. So how would you get that information from Lauren? Who would you get it from?
Brother, that one right there, it's some new stuff, and it's not good. It ain't cool at all, and that's it.
The nigga Goose said, "Killer upstairs and ant downstairs." I'm done.
That nigga stupid. I mean.
I tell Goosey, I'm in my this barber chair that I just found is fresh.
Well, let me tell you this from an outsider looking in.
And one letter that brother right there, no homo.
Look, from outsider looking in, I definitely think that people should let the family mourn. You know, so Black Sam finally did an interview. You know, stop painting imaginary pictures. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, if Black Sam said it, then that's how he feels. If he said some names or pointed at some people, then let that be. But if he didn't do that, let's not make fake. You know, that's what I don't like. You know what I mean?
There's certain things that don't add up, but just leave that shit the fuck alone.
I just don't like throwing other people under the bus. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. Period. Like, I don't like that.
They gonna make it like a candy situation.
Because people could get hurt. People could get fucked up. You know what I mean?
You know what people have got hurt. It's like we talking about somebody that got hurt. So it's like,
and you know, painting a picture, you know, trying to connect other people, get people hurt too, and that's not a good thing. So I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? Like if you do feel like that, keep that in the streets. You know, because that's where it got to be
Leave
handled.
it alone. Leave it alone. Stop putting it on the internet, please.
Yeah, if you feel like that, handle it in the streets. Get down where you mad at. You know, don't the internet that put the police involved and all types of other shit. Fans, diehard fans and shit. Like you never know. You know, so I don't think that was good. You know.
I agree, and I'm not in the cabin. Yuck.
You know that. You know that. Yo, shit look like DJ Quick. DJ Quick got the same roof you got.
Peace. I want to start bagging, but I ain't.
DJ Quick got the same spot you got, man. But his shit is like more diagonal. Like he got the little, you know, the little pyramid type of roof. But yeah, man, ain't nothing matter with the wood cabin, you know.
Yeah, ain't nothing matter. My shit more like a patio. His shit look like more like a studio garage. But we in the same house, Gooch, man. We trying to put this shit together.
Right, y'all start your own podcast. You know, and motherfucking Killer, you know. It's called the Killers and Ant Killer. Ant Killer Podcast. You feel me?
This is my little smoke area. Shit, so everybody ain't gotta smell the smoke.
I told me and my homeboy had a bag session last night, right? Can I say what I said? Yeah, it's on your page.
What you talking about?
A joke or you know how we be roasting and bagging and shit.
Right.
So I told my homeboy, I said, "Nigga, do you have a daughter?" He said, "Yes." I said, "I hope she don't look nothing like you." And I repeated that a couple of times, but it landed that day. I'm a humble on your shit.
That nigga said start a podcast called Cheddar Chest. This nigga dude's crazy.
I said, "You got a daughter?" He said, "Yes." I said, "I hope she don't look nothing like you."
Speaking of that, that's a perfect alley-oop. How you feel about what Corey Holcomb said on the 5150 podcast tonight? Like, how you feel about? He basically was saying that females force niggas to have babies that they really don't want to have with the female.
Damn, did I miss that part? Was that all right?
Yeah, he was like,
I watched it.
I wanted to fuck you, but I didn't want to have a baby with you.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who want to go first?
I do. I have something to say about that.
Go ahead, brother.
It's on you.
We need Gooch in this motherfucker for this one, man. Gooch, I'm gonna throw the link back out for your ass.
Yuck be hanging up on me and shit.
Yeah. Nah, go do your thing. Keep talking. I'm throwing Gooch out there. Go ahead.
I got a homegirl named Olympia Scott. And I know Goose know the nigga. I mean, my homegirl. She's a big ass.
That's her nickname.
Oh no, she's a female and she's beautiful. This conversation is kind of confusing because I don't want to get my homeboy banned because I want to say what I want to say. Fuck that. It's kind of getting to the transsexual shit to me. And then
what that got to do with it? With females trap you with a baby? What you talking about? Transformers.
Say it again. Say the topic again.
Why you talking? The topic is females trap you with a baby. Corey Holcomb was like, he fucking on a bitch, but he don't want to have a baby with the bitch. You know what I mean?
They did. Okay, let me rehearse. Let me regurgitate.
Calm down.
Let me regurgitate.
No. You think your thoughts over right quick.
I got. Let me fix it.
Hold on. Let Goose talk. right? He got back in. You fucked the whole shit up. You started talking about some wild shit. Transformers, Morpheus, you thought he was in an Optimus Prime movie. Chill out. So let Goose talk his shit, man. You need a Kool-Aid break.
Yeah.
You know what? It really depends on who the dude is. If the man is anywhere type of successful, she gonna keep the baby. If the nigga have rims, she gonna keep the baby. If the nigga has light eyes, she gonna keep the baby. If the nigga has a good, nice grade of hair, she gonna keep the baby. If the nigga has a platinum album, shit, gold album, she gonna keep the baby. See, a woman, these women today, all they want to do is have the cutest baby in the nursery. They don't give a fuck about their future, none of that shit. They just want to have a baby by a nigga that's kind of cracking. So yes, they will keep your baby. The only way a woman today will probably abort your baby is if your wood is little and it happened by, because nobody really wants to have a little dick baby. You know what I mean? So laughing at him in the hospital. So if you're not successful, wood is small, or you don't have any promise, they get rid of it. But other than that, if you have anything going for you, she's gonna keep the baby. And it's a trap. It's all a trap.
I agree with that because I remember when I forgot Corey brought that up tonight, but what he did say was, "Why you keep mine?"
Well, she gonna stay with you because you just have extra fireplace wood around.
That too. I can keep her warm. I can keep her warm, my nigga. I can keep her warm. I can chop some of this down. I can chop some of this down.
My nigga Calico in the building, man. I see you, Calico Network. What's happening with you, boy?
Man, salute to the fire breather dragon and the motherfucking great one himself, man. Hey, this nigga Gooch laugh alone is funny than a mother. Man, listen. I know we got on Corey Holcomb, man. I just tapped in because I wanted to actually comment on the politics shit, but we can wait. I mean, if you know you don't want to go backwards, I understand, but
talk your shit. We just going. I mean, land, like we still got to talk about the Corey Holcomb, and then you can talk your politics, man.
Yeah. I'd rather let y'all go to get that out the way. You know, I'm gonna be the bad guy in the room.
All right, let's go, man. Okay, so Killer, you get your thoughts together, nigga. Let's hear what you got to say, my nigga. You got it together?
No, I have not. You guys are all over the place.
All right, let me go then. Let me go, man.
Put me on pause.
Everybody gets themselves.
I got you, fam. So check it out. I know bitches single certain motherfuckers out. Like it could be a nerd, nigga. If your family got money, nigga, she gon' motherfucker have that baby because she know that baby is attached to a lot of fucking money. Anything that got money to do with it, so a bitch could get a bag off of you if you're successful, if you're like from the square shit to the motherfucking entertainment shit. I see bitches like, man, listen, I see a lot of bitches. Let's see, I see a lot of black bitches get married to like Asian niggas, like small, short Asian niggas, and it's because they're very successful and they got a lot of motherfucking Silicon Valley money, and yeah, the black chicks are marrying them, but you know what I mean. So, you know, and probably have a baby by them because they know they're financially set. You know what I mean? So if these artists, these rap artists, thinking all these industry niggas think they got have a one night stand with a bitch raw dicker and she ended up getting pregnant, and you think like, let's go with the Zion Williams shit. He had to pay, you know what I mean, for her to get an abortion, right? Allegedly, right? Or she was gonna have that baby, right?
Allegedly, you right.
Allegedly, right? So like, yeah, niggas be having non-disclosures, niggas be cashing females out to get abortions and shit, like big cash, allegedly. You know what I mean? Because yeah, so it's gonna be a trap or it's gonna be a cash out. Period. Straight up.
Yeah, buddy. You raw dick that nigga right when you say, I'm about to, that bitch gonna clamp on your ass, wrap her legs around your hips and her arms around your neck, nigga. You gonna look
All
like
that.
how little monkeys be carrying their babies. She gonna clamp on
Yeah,
your ass.
yeah,
Oh,
man.
and
I
then
said
on top of that, you hear about the bitches grabbing the condoms out the trash and inserting themselves and shit. So yeah,
that too.
it gets deep. It gets deep. Remember the bitch, that little maid bitch, inserted herself with some millionaire,
Yeah,
billionaire.
It was
in Las
Drake.
Vegas.
She tried to do Drake.
Well, no,
Was
well,
it
in
this?
Las Vegas, it was a lady. She was a maid.
Allegedly.
Oh,
That a millionaire was in a room, and when she went to clean his room, he had a used condom, and she got a turkey baster, and you know, got herself pregnant.
yeah.
He had to give her $8 million up front, and I think he pays like $50,000 a month child support right now.
Dang.
This nigga never met this bitch in his life.
And the judge said, no, he told the judge, well, I never had sex with her. He said, it's your fault because you should have been more careful with your semen.
I want to know how the fuck the semen survived that long.
Well, what he did, he put it in the condom and he tied it up and threw it in the trash. So it had a little living time.
So his dumb ass tied it up.
Yeah, he tied it up.
My last time that I checked, you know what I mean, when I was, out there and doing my 1-2 back in the day, the condom is going in the motherfucking toilet.
Toilet, flush.
What are you talking about? I'm not leaving no residue nowhere, man. The condom is going straight in the toilet. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, the best
Slushy boo boo.
is to make her mouth a daycare.
Yeah.
Fill her mouth full of children, and let that be the
shit going
daycare.
to the toilet. I'm not leaving no DNA around nowhere. Period.
But it's dangerous out here, man. I mean, I was always told, man, they say it's $1 million nigga getting divorced every day. Look at J-Lo. They just announced it today, right? Or yesterday?
Yeah, she's getting a divorce from Ben Affleck.
Ben want that alimony.
Yeah.
She makes more money than Ben. Ben want that alimony. He about to be on some motherfucking Halle Berry baby daddy shit.
Yeah. But like y'all said, sometimes it ain't the money. It's the green eyes. It's the long hair. It's I want the pretty kid in the nursery. It's a lot of factors to it.
Definitely not the money, because both of them are well enough to not have to worry about shit.
Right. And on the divorce tip, let's all give a shout out to Tom Brady. His ex-wife Giselle wanted money from Tom and a couple of the properties. And when she had her attorney look into them, they're in his mother's name, so she cannot get the properties. So shout out to Tom.
You.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Tom Brady. You're more than just
got her.
Hey, I gotta give a shout out.
My phone is gonna overheat again. I don't know what's going on, but please tell everybody about the show you have this weekend, what it stands for, you, Tretch, and everybody. And I'm gonna charge up, Bob. I'll be right back. But please let them know, man. I love y'all. It's overheat. I'll be right back.
Salute, Gooch. Shout out to Mace, man, for coming up with one of the rawest bars when that nigga said, please tell me something that I don't know. Like if we have sex, you don't want though.
Like, lining niggas up, bro. That's why it's called a thirst trap, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
Niggas up. Bitches come with the most skimpy shit. You know what I mean? Trap you. You know what I mean? Sometimes a nigga is sick a bitch on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck a thirst trap, nigga. That fuck trying to get you pregnant, nigga. Nigga rob you for your jewel, your Rolex, hella shit. You know what I mean? So
I know niggas that won't even let a bitch in their car if they got an iPhone with earbuds, because you know the old school trick. Bitch will drop an earbud in the car after a nigga drop them off and then track that motherfucker to wherever that motherfucking car stopped at, that earbud is there.
Yeah, facts. And she
using that motherfucker like a straight homing device.
It ain't fun no more, bro. Like I'm glad I'm not these youngsters. I don't even know.
I'm so glad I'm
I
married.
swear to God, I love my wife. I'm glad I'm married like a motherfucker.
I swear to God, I swear to God, I ain't got to go out there and date these new ratchet, wild, feminist, independent bitches that think they got more money than anybody, but got no money than nobody.
Yeah.
But a lot of these niggas also need to know that some of this shit is just so obvious with some of these women. So let's not just blame it all because there's some niggas that's just gumps, my nigga. You can't go to no basketball game and get mad because you don't see a nigga score a touchdown. You at the wrong game.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if this bitch is sitting on Instagram with the smallest piece of fabric covering up her pussy, the ass and the titties and all of the shit, I mean, that's kind of giving it away what she's there for.
I agree.
You better knock you a square from Delaware, my nigga. If you got a
That's
bitch with
it.
all the fucking BBLs and that bitch done been ran through, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Leave that shit alone. That's a thirst trap, nigga, waiting to happen. That's a robbery waiting to happen. A back door waiting to happen, nigga. All of that, nigga. Hey,
Exactly.
That's why I go to strip clubs, man. That shit look cute. I throw some money at it and I dip.
Go home.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that ain't the
That's how
white.
nigga look at like porn stars. You look good enough to fuck, but knowing what you do, I would definitely not marry your ass.
I jack off to you, but I'm definitely not trying to wipe you up or not.
None of that shit.
Hell no. I say you get trained, double, triple penetrations and shit. Like, no.
Right. Like, these bitches be taking a beating.
You got a big old ass, though. I tell you that. And big ass
Mhm.
cities, you taking a beating.
I'm taking a licking and keep on ticking.
All I can do is rub one off, see, bitch. I'm cool.
That's
on
it.
Like you said, man, you gotta get blessed. You gotta get blessed. Like, oh, that's another thing, Court.
I didn't like a bitch that was too, like she fucked with too many niggas I knew. Like, if you fuck with a nigga I know, I can't even rock with you.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Like, period. Like, niggas will fuck like, oh, you used to fuck with you. Like, what type of dirtbag shit is that? Like, you really the fuck a bitch that fucked your homeboy back in the day and you trying to lock up with her? Like,
and sometimes
Hey,
sometimes that'd be niggas that always wanted what you had though.
Yeah, but some of these bitches is a friend of yours, and some of them is a friend of y'all's.
Yeah, that too. And keep it that way. You gotta keep it that way.
You gotta blame the bitch because it takes two to tangle.
Yeah,
but it is some niggas, yuck. That'd be the last nigga on the train and be in the back room with the bitch. Man, you too pretty for this shit.
Yep.
Man, you need to just.
Oh yeah. Oh, that nigga got a bitch over here.
Nah, it'd be worse. It'd be worse. He'd be kissing her. You'd be like,
Man.
whoa.
Nah, man. I done heard some stories where niggas that ran trains on bitches and last nigga come in raw dick and tongue kiss everything, make love to the bitch and wipe her up. This nigga, friend, he done got her pregnant. Nigga, they got like, yeah, that one. Nigga done wiped
Everybody fucking the Too Short, and you want to come put Luther Vandross on?
I ain't never heard that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Last nigga on the chill school, wipe the bitch up.
Right.
Bitch sucked everybody dick. You know what I mean? And ran through every nigga. This nigga done went raw dick. Wow.
Hey, you call her wife in the hood, call her good old nay-nay.
How can you wife up a bitch that your homies are ran through? Though? That's wild. That's a wild boy.
Sometimes they be wanting what they homies got. I don't know. Allegedly.
Well, you keep fucking a bitch that fuck hella niggas, and you gonna get what your homies got.
Yep.
Y'all gonna be meeting each other at the clinic.
Killer, I just put you in, you drunk ass nigga. But anyway, man, on that note, man, we gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. We got no topics to talk about but this. This is a wild one. You know what I mean?
Salute to you, Yuck, man. I always appreciate it, man. I ain't been in.
No. We gotta go one more because this nigga want to talk about the Democratic shit. And
okay.
Let him get that off. That's the reason why he tapped in. Let him get that off before we get up out of here. Let's go, my nigga. Network. What you gotta say about the whole DNC or DNC, DMC?
Well,
I don't fucking run DMC. Whatever.
Yeah, you know what it is. You sound like them people that be calling her Kamala on purpose.
Hey, I didn't know that wasn't her name. I'm gonna keep it real. I did not know.
My man. It's
All
a
right.
very few small percentage of people that know that, but it's not. They'll still go out of their way to do it no different than white people that don't like hip hop, but to call a motherfucker Tupac on purpose, knowing that no one ever referred to him as that.
Right.
So they do the shit on purpose because anybody that's born in the era that we grew up in, who is Kamala, the Ugandan giant, WWF, African. But let's look at who endorses motherfuckers like that. I mean, if you cool with Donald Trump, cool. That's all right with me, man. I mean, everybody's welcome to their own voice. If you want to support Project 2025, go right ahead. But you got to also look at who endorses these type of people. You say about who was at the DNC. Well, hell, who was at the RNC? Motherfuckers like Hulk Hogan? That's the same nigga whose whole career got ended because of audio leaking and him calling black people niggers because his daughter was fucking with a black man? The same motherfucker that endorsed Trump? David Duke, former head of the Ku Klux Klan? Same motherfucker that endorsed Trump? The Proud Boys, all of these different white supremacists, the same motherfuckers that endorsed Trump? I'm just saying that I said it before, I say it again. Every Trump supporter isn't a racist, but every racist is goddamn sure a Trump supporter. I could pull up plenty of videos and show motherfuckers doing racist rants, and at the end of that racist rant, they're gonna say, Trump 2024, motherfucker. Have you ever seen them do that? You ever seen any racists with flying a Joe Biden flag down the street on the back of their truck? Democrat flag down the street on the back of their truck? You say, well, they ain't never did nothing for black people. They did way more for black people than Republicans ever did. You talk about, well, what did Obama do? Obama didn't do shit, but all he was for the faggots. Well, let me ask you this. You do know about the 1 to 100 gram rule with crack cocaine versus powder cocaine? That's how a lot of black people were getting locked up for extended periods of time in jail. Well, it was Obama that took that and made it and chopped it down from the 100 to 1 gram rule to the 30 to 1 gram rule. That happened under Obama. Well, it wasn't no wars when Trump was in office. It actually was. We were in the Afghanistan war ever since 2021. It was Joe Biden that actually brought the troops home, and they criticized him for it. What about all these illegal immigrants? Well, it was Donald Trump that picked up the phone and told the Republican leaders that was in Congress, hey, kill that bill and don't do no deals with them, because if you do some deals with them, it's not going to help me when I do my run. So I need you to kind of kill that off and don't work with the Democrats. Don't do that.
Allegedly.
No, this is all fact. You can look that up. It's not alleged. That's a fact.
And what that got to do with the people coming through the border?
What that has to do with the people coming through the border, because if everybody's complaining about it, and you have both Republicans and Democrats that came up with some kind of way to, hey, let's do some kind of reform. And they say, okay, well, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. Y'all going to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to put this together and we're going to agree that we're going to try to handle it this way. Now, this is a deal that was made by both sides, by the red and the blue, AKA the Democrats and the Republicans. Them motherfuckers gangbangers too. And it was Donald Trump that picked up the phone and said, nah, if you're a Republican and you loyal to me, don't go through with that deal, because if you go through with that deal, then I have nothing to talk about as far as immigration is concerned. Go and look that up. That's a fact.
Yeah,
All I can do is judge both. Both had a run. Both had 4 years. All I can do is judge the 4 years that the boy had against the 4 years we going through now. 4 years we going through now, nigga, is struggle. It's nigga, everything is high as fuck. Everybody getting kicked out they shit because it's too high to even live, nigga. Everybody car getting repossessed, all that shit, right? Niggas is becoming Uber drivers. Niggas is homeless right now. Trump was in office 2019, 2018. Niggas
wasn't no homeless people.
Money was up, crime was down, and that's just all I want to take it back to, my nigga. Right now, crime is up because these dumbass laws that the Democrats passed. You know, you in California, you seen all that stupid ass under $1,000 shit they didn't pass, and it got everybody like a fucking purge all up and down California. Fuck it, all up and down the West Coast. That shit done put to New York everywhere. All the Democratic states that got that fucking law, they purging out there. Like, let's be real. This is under their administration, my nigga. All these motherfucking immigrants coming through their administration. You can say, oh, Trump people are racist and this people are racist, but I don't give a fuck about his supporters, my nigga. The Democrat got racist motherfucking people that's running that shit. And Gavin Newsom.
Racist on both sides. That's without a doubt.
Gavin Newsom. Like, let's stop. Like, come on, my nigga. They got racist motherfuckers all in their motherfucking cabinet, all across the board. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna let like, oh, this one racist. That they all racist. Who's gonna benefit us? Who's gonna stop the war with Ukraine? This nigga got a good relationship with Putin. I think he can stop that. Fucking hundreds of billions of dollars being sent out there out of taxpayer money. I think he can stop that. The Israel shit, the small hat shit, I don't know. You know, that's some more other shit, but definitely the Russia shit could stop. He got good relationships with China, everything, all that brick shit. He could, you know, get some. At least they're not against us, you know.
Well, I will say this in closing. You had a law like Roe versus Wade that's been on the books since the 1970s for over 50 years. And with them placing the right people on the Supreme Court, they were able to get that law overturned. The Civil Rights Act law has only been in office, has only been on the books 10 years before that. You keep playing and thinking these motherfuckers with this Project 2025 ain't strategically trying to take America back to a day where they didn't have to abide by these certain laws. If I don't want this black motherfucker in my restaurant, I shouldn't have to be forced to. And if this motherfucker want to kill these, if this motherfucker want to wear a badge in a police uniform and kill these black people, why should they have to be prosecuted for it? Let's give them immunity. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think we could pick and choose from both sides, but like I get it. It's an argument for both sides, but that's why
it's the first time I'm voting Republican, and I know the history of the Republicans. They was the ones that trying to get us free. The Democrats was the ones that try to keep us a slave. Nigga.
Don't do that, Yuck. Don't do that, Yuck.
That's true. It's true.
No,
remember that, my nigga.
That's true up until the 1960s, because once they assassinated JFK, because they knew he was going to sign the Civil Rights Bill, it was actually Lyndon Baines Johnson that went ahead and signed it anyway. And because Lyndon Baines Johnson was from Texas and they thought he was a good old boy and he wasn't never going to sign that law for them niggas, when he did, everybody that was not Democrats but Dixiecrats went over to the Republican Party, and them Republicans that was progressive said, we don't want nothing to do with these motherfuckers. So they went over to the Democrat Party. So that's when the party switched. So when people say, well, the Republicans were the ones that was fighting the free slaves, put it in the right context, because the Republicans of then are the Democrats of now.
The people.
God, I don't think so.
No.
Look it up.
No.
Let's look at the Democratic states. California, fucked over. New York, fucked over. These are Democratic states. Let's look at Florida. Florida's great. Beautiful. Let's look at Texas. Texas is great, beautiful. Besides the storms and you know what I mean, the natural causes, natural disasters.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, besides the natural disasters, it's great. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like all the motherfucking Republican states stayed open during the motherfucking pandemic. They were great.
And that's where most of the deaths happen at.
No,
also.
They had less.
You sure?
They had less. We can look that up right now, nigga.
Please do, because there was a lot of motherfuckers that died in them states.
Okay, let me. We got Google, but Google probably don't even give me the right answer though. With all this shit happening.
Yeah, it was more people that died in them states because he was promoting don't wear no mask, and he was only.
Hold on. You're fucking up my boy. Hold on, let me get the vocal.
Do it by percentage though, Yuck. Don't do it by people.
Debs. God damn, my niggas. Let me do it. COVID deaths between Democratic states and Republican states. Let's look at the differences. Okay. Red, blue states, COVID. Okay. Oh, they said the red states had higher. Yep.
Exactly. You know why? Because Donald Trump said, you know what? It's going to make me look bad on TV if my rally crowds aren't big. Fuck the mask. Fuck trying to social distance. I want everybody to come together so it can look good for me on TV. But the same motherfucker that was telling people to take off their mask and the same people that was telling motherfuckers, well, it ain't really no big deal. He handled that whole pandemic horrible. He was trying to downplay the shit, but in the meantime and in between time, you still want to take credit. On one hand, you want to say, fuck these doctors that's been virologists for the last 40 years. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. If you want to get rid of it, all you got to do, I don't know, shine some light on your arm or inject some bleach into you. But whatever you do, make sure you come to the rally.
Inject some bleach into you.
That's what he said. That's exactly what the motherfucker said.
He said that.
Oh yeah. They definitely had the most COVID rates. Period. I'm looking
Absolutely.
at all the stories.
Absolutely. I'm not, listen, bro, I do my research on shit, man, before I open my mouth about it.
Niggas didn't lose their businesses. They kept their companies. They kept their motherfucking generational wealth going on that they passed from. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, they kept their companies and lost their lives.
A lot of people, we was closed down and lost a lot of lives out here too. Rest in peace to my cousin. She lost her life to COVID and she was working.
Man, my mama lost her life to COVID.
You know, so even though we was locked down, we lost lives out here, a lot of lives out here too. So
yeah, no, that's a fact. But I'm still saying that when it comes to these motherfuckers, man, it's like damn near trying to choose between the lesser of the two evils. It's almost like asking yourself, do you want to shit? Yeah, do you want a shit pie or do you want a shit pie with sprinkles?
That's it. You know and choose who you want to choose. You choose Kamala, choose Trump. It's for like whoever you want to rock for. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I just know I want to go back to 2019, 2018. It was gravy. Right now, it ain't gravy, my nigga. Period. That's all I know.
Yeah, but when they talk about things like that, then you gotta ask yourself, what was the actual impact of it? Yeah, gas prices are high, but don't no president of America and no president of America has ever sat on the executive board of OPEC. OPEC is the motherfuckers that control the oil prices, which in return controls the gas prices.
They said I just try to tell a flat lie. Flat lie about what?
They see, this is why I don't like argue with politics.
Yeah, it's like,
you can't say nothing. It's like,
well, you know, anytime that it comes to sports, politics, or religion, that's a hot button topic.
Hot button. Boy,
but they bring them in though. They bring them numbers in though.
It does that.
You know what I mean?
Expert, my nigga, you better these motherfucking in the chat room like, oh, you're telling lies. Like, oh man, your Democratic Party and your Republican Party both on TV telling lies. How about that?
That's a fact.
Now,
that's a fact.
Nigga? Who you believe in? Like Pac said, who do you believe in, nigga?
Yeah.
And that's it.
But it is certain things within those lies that you can easily debunk because it's hard evidence. It's numbers to back it up. So
you know what's the hardest evidence though? Neither one of them is gonna do nothing.
Facts.
I mean, they gonna do something. Don't get me wrong. See, I'm getting caught up in the argument. I tried to be quiet. I fell for the okie doke. But it's like you could pick and choose what it is you want. But at the end of the day, you know it's the lesser of two evils. And if it's between the lesser of two evils, that ain't good.
Then you have to ask yourself, out of those two evils, who's done the most for you versus who's done the most against you.
And you know how with that, we could argue that all night.
No, that can be easily proven by numbers. That can be easily proven by percentages and statistics, just like with the red states versus blue states as far as deaths. That can be looked up.
Yeah.
That goes big.
What did they do for the economy though, my nigga? They trying to eliminate gas cars. They want all motherfucking electric cars by 2035.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. They forcing niggas to buy these $100,000 cars that are hella expensive blowing up in niggas' garages, nigga blowing up niggas' houses and shit. Like, come on, my nigga. They letting all these motherfucking foreigners giving them all our money. Like, let's stop playing what they doing right now compared to what they doing for us, my nigga. You said
So
the
the
whole
next-
shit, what they gonna do for you. Like, I'm not tripping on who's racist. All these motherfuckers is racist.
Okay, so let's.
They are puppets. The niggas that run them is racist. So I'm not even tripping on that. You know what I mean? I'm tripping on who's gonna make America great again. Who's gonna bring it back to being the most powerful? We are the most dumbest. When we pulled out of Afghanistan, and they just did a whole motherfucking a whole parade with all our army equipment out there, right? You seen that parade they did with all our equipment?
I seen it. And that happened before. That happened before back in the 90s.
No, they just did that recently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I remember they did it in the 90s with the it's a movie called The Art of War or
Anyway, this
with
nigga just
Nicolas
got up
Cage.
out of there.
Nicolas Cage with Nicolas Cage. Yep. They did the same thing. They did that before. I've been watching you a long time, Yuck. You was mad at that, and I was on your side on that.
I'm
You was
just
mad
saying,
at that.
like, them niggas, boy, it made us look like cowards. We left all our equipment out there. They stunned with our equipment, have a fucking parades with our equipment. And we over here like, come on, my nigga, sending money to motherfucking Ukraine, my nigga. Like, let's be like, stop it. We lost our own war.
Yeah.
We lost that. When we retreated and we left our equipment out there, we lost that. And that's when they formed the BRICS, all that shit. America is weak. We come together. We don't have to accept the American dollar no more. None of that shit. Like, let's be real with the real politics, my nigga. You talking about racist shit. Oh, this one racist. Like, no. Let's talk about how the world look at us, my nigga. BRICS was made right when this nigga, his presidency. That shit wasn't made when Trump was doing this one too. Like, they got nations coming to get together to go against us, my nigga. Right now. Because we look weak, my nigga.
Let me know what country. Let me know what country attacked America. What military attacked America?
I'm saying they're forming alliances to attack America, nigga. They getting prepared, nigga. China, Russia, all them niggas is tapped in. They got the BRICS. You know what I mean? With all them nations, they fuck the UN. They making their own shit.
They gonna need everybody to help them because America is still one of the most technologically advanced motherfucking militaries on earth. And it's a whole bunch of
not compared to what Trump said. Why we ain't got a motherfucking? Why we got an Iron Dome? Why only Israel got an Iron Dome? Trump like, nigga, as soon as I get it all.
You know what our Iron Dome is? Our Iron Dome is the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean.
My nigga. If a motherfucker come through the Pacific Ocean and launch,
We'll see him coming.
Russia could come through the Atlantic Ocean. They got ships right now off the motherfucking Atlantic Ocean. Right now, Russian ships. Did you hear about that?
Absolutely, and it's not no different than it was in the 1960s with the Cuban Missile Crisis when they tried to bring Russian weapons to the island of Cuba, and motherfucking JFK told them, if you put one motherfucking missile on that island, we'll blow that whole motherfucking island out the water.
I'm just saying, they right off the shore, my nigga. They wasn't right
and they
off
turned around.
They wasn't right off the shore at first, my nigga. They wasn't in the Atlantic at first, my nigga. On our shit, they more Ukraine. Now they posting up on our shit. You know, so they get prepared for something, my nigga. I think we on the brinks of World War III, my nigga. And this world, and it's called World War. I mean, multiple countries are warring. Right now, we got 2 countries, like 4 countries warring right now.
Well, I damn sure don't want nobody in control of the nuclear button that has the temperament of a spoiled 5-year-old. I damn sure don't want that nigga.
He ain't gonna push that button.
That nigga, boy.
Think about his temperament. Everything is legal, everything is on the up and up, and everything is legit if I win.
Did he do that? Like he said last time I checked, he said a drone to get rid of the little not this, no disrespect to the people out there, but that general, he said the drone to get rid of them that general and that whole convoy. He didn't send no bomb, he didn't press no nuclear. He sent some drones and took out the whole general fleet. Right? That's why he got the money on his head. So last time I checked, he sent some drones. He didn't press a bomb. I'm just saying. Like, he didn't press a nuclear bomb. The drones had bombs, but I'm talking about a nuclear bomb. He didn't You know, last
I will
time I
say this, regardless to, again, and this is just speaking for the panel, I'm going to say, regardless of which way you vote, vote. Because as long as you don't, the motherfuckers that's retaining power that you don't want to have it are okay with you not voting because you become no threat. If people's votes didn't matter, then ask yourself, why do you think they spend so much energy, effort, time, and money to keep your ass from not voting? The whole purpose of the KKK from them being invented was for black voter suppression. Yeah, we're only 12% of the country, 18% or whatever. We might be not even 20% of the country, but to think that your vote doesn't matter, that's what they want you to think. So whether you vote Democrat or whether you vote Republican, vote.
and definitely vote for them governors and them goddamn stanky
I
ass
agree with
mayors.
that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All the way down to your fucking city councilman.
Yeah, for real. That's the motherfuckers that really make y'all laws in y'all states and y'all cities, nigga. Them governors, nigga. Okay, you got the president, but nigga, whatever, nigga, that's your governor or your fucking mayor, they make the rules, nigga. So make sure you make the right nigga y'all governor and y'all mayor too. Definitely.
Absolutely. They make the laws for the state, but when it comes to federal laws that every state has to abide by.
I'm talking about for where you live at. That's the state. I'm talking about wherever you live at, they make the laws for your state. So
No,
not
I was
only, vote for the presidency, vote for the laws in your state too. That's all I'm saying.
exactly what I was going to add to that was what's just as important when it comes to the state level is voting for your congressman. The Congress are the motherfuckers that actually put the laws onto the books. It's not the president. It's not the fucking Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is only there to interpret that if this law is constitutional or not.
I agree.
But it's the Congress, the Senate is the ones, and the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives control the money. So if you even want to get off the ground with a conversation about reparations, how are you going to do that if you're not voting to put the right motherfuckers in Congress who controls the money?
I agree, but I gotta say this. It's a reason why the Democrats is fighting for our vote so much. I said it earlier. I think every other race is kind of split, and we usually swing the vote. But if we just keep voting, then they don't give a damn. They like, man, we got them in our pocket. They gon' we know which way they voting. They've been voting the same way over the years. We know we got them. But I don't want to say withhold your vote. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if our vote is so important, and we could tell our vote is that important. Look at the DNC, the Run DNC. Even look at Trump. There's a reason why he brung Slut Walk out there. Well, I forgot her name. It's a reason. Yeah, it's a reason why. It's our vote swings the vote. So it's like if they just know where our vote is going, they can promise us everything, but they know they ain't got to deliver because we ain't never held them accountable. We gonna keep doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So they like, look, we could talk that talk during the what you call it, the presidential run or whatever, but we know who they gonna vote for. They know the percentage that's gonna vote Republican because everybody black don't vote Democrat. They know the percentages. They got it down to a T. So they do it, but they like, man, we know what they gonna do. We ain't gotta get them shit. We already know what they gonna do.
I guess in closing, one of the last questions that I have is, at what time when it comes to specifically black people was America great that we want to go back to?
At what specific time was it great? I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I was born in 1980. My parents
the Reagan era.
My parents was born in 1940 and 1941.
The Jim Crow era.
But from like 69 to like 78, I think it was great for everybody because that's when everybody bought their houses. My parents bought their house in 71 for $30,000 in Carson, California, one of the biggest, nigga, that in the middle of Los Angeles, California, man, they note was like $400 a month. I'm not just saying for black people. I'm talking about that era, that right before everything got inflated before Reagan. So I'm not just saying for black people. I'm talking about for people, period. It was that
Well, no,
era
I'm
where
speaking specifically about black people.
I can only speak about when it was good for everybody because they don't never do nothing just for us. So I hope you try to get where I'm going. What I'm
No,
trying to
I
say is
agree.
when America was having that industrial movement, that's when it was dope for everybody. They never. I don't think they ever gonna do nothing just for us. I'm just gonna admit it. But I'd rather it just be dope for everybody, and then shit, you better get in where you fit in. I don't think
Oh,
they
you're
ever gonna
right.
do nothing for us.
You're
Well,
right.
you
That's
said
just my opinion.
In the 70s and the 60s, they had trades in school. You could learn how to be a
Yeah,
welder. You could learn how to be an engineer, build engines and shit for cars and shit. You could learn how to be a motherfucking a mechanic, anything, nigga. You could learn how to build a house, all that shit. You had wood class, you know how to burn glass, blow
yeah,
glass, the
wood
whole
shop,
shit.
metal
Wood shop,
shop.
all that shit. You can learn how to be a motherfucking chef in that bitch. They had cooking class, the whole shit, along with the Spanish and all the languages you can learn. They had
Right.
motherfucking theater. You know what I mean? They had choir. They had all the other electives that you could really use to be somebody in life. Right now,
Now
those
that was
electives, you got to get that shit in college. That shit
that
yeah.
is
was interesting that
elementary.
you said the time period late 60s, early 70s, which is a good point because it was after
Late
what was
60s and early 70s and like the whole 70s, nigga.
Yeah,
Up
the
to
whole
that, they
70s.
had
what was that benefited or what was that attested to? That was coming right off of the heels of the civil rights movement. Because
Okay.
before then, you couldn't just go and buy a house anywhere. You know why? Because there wasn't no regulations for the banks, and they were doing redlining and making sure that if you were black, you couldn't move in this neighborhood. They actually had it on deeds that if we
I agree.
if we give you this house, if we allow you
I
to
agree.
buy this house, you
I agree.
cannot buy it if you choose to, when you sell it to somebody black. It has to be you don't sell it to nobody black, then we'll sell it to you.
I agree.
They're
That's why we
trying to
had to move where we moved. They had two cities, Pico Rivera or Carson, California. Other than that, you had to go to Compton, Watts, and you could go a little bit of the West LA. That's how everybody went to Ladera and all of that. But really, they
right.
redlined us. They redlined us too. But
But what
I'm
I'm
just saying,
saying is that right now, that if a bank does that, you can sue that bank. That they would have to pay a penalty for that because it's a law against that. Right
no, I
now, as we
agree.
speak, part of Project 2025 is to deregulate that, to make it to where it's okay. Banks can do whatever the fuck they want. People can do whatever the fuck they want with their businesses. If you don't want these people in your businesses, we're going to take away the law that says you can't tell these people they can't come to your business or they can't move into this neighborhood. We're taking all of those laws away.
I totally agree, but I want to, because I like that it's both of y'all, because y'all both arguing both sides, and I love it. I want to thank y'all for that, for real. But what Yug just said, the Democrats kind of took away where how you could make a living off a high school diploma if you just go get a trade or you know what I mean. You could live off a trade back then. You can live off a trade now. I'm not gonna lie, if you pick the right trade. But them trade schools are so far in between. Like
that shit got eliminated. Trade schools got eliminated. All that shit to where, nigga, my dad came out of high school, niggas, and went straight to BMW, working for BMW as a mechanic, nigga.
Yeah, I think
for BMW, nigga, straight out of high school. No college, no none of that shit. So
yeah, they slowly started eliminating all of that shit from the schools. Anything that had to do with something vocational or trade, and it's a reason why it's called a trade, because you can trade your knowledge for their money. Because as long as I know something that you don't, I can put my hand in your pocket.
Yeah, and not only that, you can actually get a job, but then still be an entrepreneur. I knew people that was working for the school board as a plumber, but still having jobs on the weekend. Like, hey, I got this job on the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's one party. Like even right now, I ain't gonna. I don't know who I'm gonna vote for, but I like hearing both of y'all arguments on this.
No, it has to, in order to bring some context to it. And I mean, I can talk just as equally against Democrats and for Republicans, but then that's everybody singing for the king. Am I wrong? You know what I mean?
You gotta paint both sides of the motherfucking coin. Period.
Right.
My thing is this: I'm not against Democrats. I voted the whole time. You know what I mean? But I'm tired of what we're going through right now. This shit is fucking crazy. Groceries are high, gas is high. Nigga, fucking interest rates are so high, you can't buy a house. Banks ain't giving no loans out for nothing. If you try to buy a car, they ain't giving no loan. Then you better have hard hand over fist money to cash out. And even the motherfuckers who do get the loans, you got motherfuckers that's like black, what the niggas called that do
The military shit.
yeah, them
Blackwater.
niggas, Blackwater buying up all the property, they building all the communities and shit, all the new apartments and shit, all the new condos, all the new motherfucking townhouses, all the new cribs in Vegas and all the prime cities. And you can't buy them. All you can do is lease them.
Damn.
They buying up all the real estate right now, my nigga. And that's why real estate interest is so high, so they don't want you to buy no fucking houses. You know what I mean? That's why banks ain't giving niggas no loans no more. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be up in that bracket to really get that loan. You know, even for a fucking car, like 8%, 28% to 25% is fucking ridiculous right
Yeah,
now.
25% is fucking crazy.
Man, I even heard they about to go up on car insurance to cover the losses they taking for the fires. Car insurance about to go up like 45% because of the money they losing on the fires.
Electricity too going up 50%.
See, we gotta look who doing that. Who doing that?
That Gavin Newsom nigga. That's why we gotta vote that nigga out. Period. That's a vote I'm concentrated on. Getting that nigga the fuck up out of here.
Getting Gavin the fuck up out of here.
Bad.
That's real
NASCAR.
tough.
For real, get them out of here. And whoever the fuck running the Bay Area, get them the fuck out of here. Both them two little bitches. Excuse my language for the female. The old black chick and the Asian chick, they need to get the fuck up out of here, man. Period. The DA and that goddamn Asian chick, bye.
Yeah.
Fuck them. For real.
Yeah, but the turnover rate is so high. I mean, if we're gonna talk about changing shit at the ground level, even before the vote, it has to start with the mentality of the people. We have came too motherfucking far into the darkness of being okay with killing somebody that looks like us.
I agree with that.
To the point where motherfuckers promote it all motherfucking day. I'm not even finna blame the music or the movies or none of that type of shit. But what I will say is that people need to know how to separate motherfucking reality from non-reality. If you sit up and go blow a motherfucker brains out, don't blame it on listening to no hip hop. You still made the conscious decision to go out and do that motherfucking shit. Because if you can blame it on hip hop, then I can go out and blow a motherfucker brains out and blame it on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm gonna tell you this, my nigga. You know how many people from other races get shot by police and they don't put the shit like on the news, like and show like they put it on the news, but they ain't gonna show the cop with the camera. You know what I mean? The body cam chasing the nigga and actually shooting the nigga down like he deer hunting. But if it's a black guy, they're gonna show the whole fucking footage on the news, nigga.
Why do you think that is?
News. Yes, they're gonna show the footage on the news.
Desensitized.
Play for fucking play. But
they're gonna do that.
The white guy get beat down by the police and shot. They just gonna show the white guy handcuffed in the car. Oh, it was a disturbance this week. He was in a high-speed chase. They show all the high-speed chase, and then they show the nigga getting arrested. They ain't gonna show no beating the nigga up, no whatever the melee, you know what I mean? Probably
that's because they're trying to desensitize America to the wrongful treatment of black people. This is the same reason why you never hear them use the term white on white crime.
Facts.
Right.
That's all I was saying. It's all by design, my nigga. Period.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, but like one day I let my YouTube play and it was like it's a whole channel full of body cams in the Midwest, like Wisconsin, Illinois. It's more than just Chicago and Illinois. And it was nothing. It was a bunch of white people getting done wrong. And my homeboy was sitting here like, damn, they be doing them wrong too. I'm like, yeah, nigga, like what you thought. Like it ain't just, but like you said, they not gonna promote that because
they have that. They probably show, you know what I mean, the nigga getting arrested or something, in the hospital or something, But they ain't gonna show that body cam. When it's a black person, they gonna show the whole body cam footage from when the nigga get pulled over, he run and they chasing the nigga down and they shoot him down.
Yeah. So when they promote shit, so when they start speaking on shit like Chicago, which is another, when they say things like, well, it's not happening like in Chicago, they're just using the word Chicago to replace the word black people or black cities or cities where it's predominantly black at in certain areas. But one of the biggest motherfucking mass murders in American history was a motherfucker that was in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
On a high floor, broke out the motherfucking window at the Mandalay Bay and shot down into the crowd of a country music festival to where there was 0.3% black people attending. Why did they not call that white on white crime?
Facts.
Yeah, that's real talk, bro. You've been doing your spill tonight.
I'm gonna put a little bit of pain where it ain't.
Go up in his motherfucker. He talking shit. You know what I mean? Like we smoke weed and shit, but he know what the fuck he talking about. You know?
Oh man, trust me, I rolled up a lot of weed in school, but I never fell asleep in class.
You feel me?
You know what I'm talking about? If anything, the motherfucking history teacher kicked me out because when he tried to tell me that Christopher Columbus discovered America, I raised my hand and said, well, what are Native Americans then?
Oh wow.
So my whole thing is that I think when it comes to European people or people of European descent, they hold no moral ground, high ground, to say anything about illegal immigrants when they are the original illegal immigrant. You have no moral high ground to make that call. Anybody else, maybe, but not you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't remember no Native Americans putting a motherfucking note in a bottle and throwing it in the ocean and sending it to Europe saying, hey, come over here and come give us all of the diseases that we're not immune to.
You know, it's crazy real quick. I love my Hispanic people, but please, my Hispanic people, do not let them make y'all fall for classifying yourself as white. Because if we go back in history, Italians wasn't white at one time. Irish wasn't white at one time. They actually lived in the ghettos. And now I see a lot of my Hispanic people classifying themselves as white in the census. I know I can't stop y'all, but I hope y'all don't fall for that.
To my brown brethren, I will say these things to you. Once our ancestors left them fields, your ancestors have been in them since. And you have to ask yourself, how is the treatment of your people by the ones that you want to be considered as? How do you look at the treatment of your people by them? See, what you have to understand is that when it comes to those type of motherfuckers, they'll always treat you good as long as you follow their script. Or in the words of Minister Farrakhan, they'll always be your friend as long as you're not the friend of your own people.
That's deep.
That's real talk.
You feel me? But to my brown brethren, if you're going to be racist to, let's say, black people, show me a way that you can do it without doing it the way that they do it. Because we haven't wronged you. We're not the ones calling you illegals.
Nah, and we turned the black power movement into what they call it. What's the word they use? Minorities. We could have just kept it black. We involved everybody. We included everybody. Like, come on.
Now, I think COINTELPRO had a lot to do with it as well. And if you think just because COINTELPRO got found out about that it stopped, that's the same as thinking that blaxploitation, because you'll watch movies like The Mac or like Superfly, or movies that depicted us as pimps and gangsters and prostitutes and only that, and that's what our mind should be conditioned to look at black people as. If you think that stopped in the 70s, then ask yourself, what is movies like Menace to Society, Belly, and motherfucking Paid in Full about?
Yeah.
Same goddamn shit. It's an old bitch with a new dress on.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
man.
All I'm saying is just be conscious to the shit that's in front of you, do your own research, and then from that point make a conscious decision about who you want to vote for on the top level all the way down to the bottom level.
That's real talk. Yeah, even like what you say is state, county, and city.
State, county, and city.
Yeah, that's good.
Federal, state, county, and city, from the top to the motherfucking bottom.
Man, that's real talk, bro. And like I said, man, I appreciate y'all, man, especially you, Yuck. You give everybody a voice, man. Want to say
Absolutely.
salute. I know y'all might stay on a little while. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm about to get, man, y'all done got me hungry. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for real.
Nah, that's a motherfucking fact, man. We appreciate the appreciation, man. And the fire breathing dragon already know where I stand with it. It's town business, man. You feel me?
That's what's up, man. Salute.
That's the only reason why I was calmed down for so long, because I just finished fucking up this motherfucking Mexican food. Shit. Shout out to the late night. Shout out to them 24-hour Mexican spots where nigga.
Exactly.
They was saving nigga life.
Albert Taco.
I swear to God,
y'all agree that it's black on black hate, like Michael Rubin. Let's see this
Definitely.
one thing right quick.
Hate on hate. And he was very passionate about it. He said, why can't we just lift each other up? First of all, listen, Mike, you're right. You're right. But this has been said by so many people. It's the damn Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, James Baldwin, Martin Luther King, Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, Sojourner Truth, this has been a problem for a long time. We've always known. So I'm sure you guys heard about Michael Rubin, who is the CEO of Fanatics, which is a global sports platform. So he was on the Breakfast Club saying that, Meek Mills is his buddy, one of his best friends, and he's tired of all the gossip about Meek Mills, calling him gay and all this other stuff, right? And he said, what is going on with, I hate this black on black fighting. I hate it, So one thing I've learned about black culture that I don't like is that black hate on hate. And he was very.
So, do you think that because we just said that it's programmed, it's definitely deep in the rap how they showing the police do that. Do you think that it's black hate on hate? Do you think it's like
absolutely, absolutely? You can look no further than people like Jesse Peterson. It's always been that. It's always been that tap dancing ass nigga who was standing at Master's back door hoping he can get an extra piece of fat back from the big house if he tell on them other niggas that's trying to escape the plantation.
So we are in the Willie Lynch era in full effect mode. We are watching it in full effect mode right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The best thing, again, it goes back to what I said. They'll always be your friend as long as you ain't the friend of your own people.
Facts. Yeah.
And they know it. They know it.
And the people who ain't a friend of their own people get rewarded. That's the dudes, that's the big dogs. You know what I mean? That's the ones that you say, why they ain't never did nothing for the hood? Yeah, because they got, that alley-oop. Now, if they want to come down and start looking out for the hood, then yeah, you get kicked out the motherfucking car. Period. Go hang with the hood if you want to hang with the hood. Like, shout out Puff. But I think he bit the hand out better. You know what I mean? And that's why all the shit is coming out against him. I think as quick as they could build, allegedly, I think as quick as they could build you, they could take you down.
Tear your ass down.
And I think they got that ace card or that joker card, or that Uno card where they could reverse it. You know what I mean? They got that reverse card, like, okay, you
goddamn right.
Bitch no more, my nigga.
What did Tupac say? The media be crucifying niggas severely.
And if they control the media, if they control the banks, if they control the companies, if they control this, that, and the third, nigga, hey, good luck warring with them. Your lawyer ain't got enough firepower to fuck with them.
They said,
let's not forget the law in the court system.
Exactly. When the brother mentioned Marcus Garvey, it made me think about one of Marcus Garvey's famous quotes. And actually, Pac used it in the song "Me and My Girlfriend" when he said, "Look for me, lost in the whirlwind." That's what Marcus Garvey said. Look for me in the storm.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
On that note, man, we don't get the fuck up out of here. We can keep on going, man. It's up almost 3 hours, nigga. We right on time. Let's get the fuck up out of here, man. Good shit, man.
Straight up and down. What we deactivate, man? We need a shot. You got a shot?
Ah, hell no. I got a little piece of beer left. Fuck it, baby.
Oh man, let me grab my.
Yeah, got a little piece of beer left. I'm going with all my liquor. I gotta re-up.
Let me get Cognac's older brother bourbon.
Yeah, through this shit is out of here. I done ran through a little 818. That shit gone. Yeah, so bye-bye.
Yes, sir, man. If you allow me, please, just to give a couple of shouts out.
Yeah, do your one too, my nigga. Fucking get up out of here.
I want to give a shout out to, of course, first the Fire Breathing Dragon Yuck Mouth for providing this platform for everybody to come on and be heard, something that he definitely does not have to do. So I want y'all all to keep that in mind when y'all thinking about hitting that Cash App, ASAP. Also, I want to give a shout out to Oakland, California, because that's my home. That's where I'm from, to the whole motherfucking Bay. Shout out to my motherfucking cousin. You know what I'm saying? CA, my cousin Pumpkin. You know what I'm saying? Out there in motherfucking on 89th. You know what I'm saying? All my people from Cypress Village. Shout out to Vallejo, California, my second home. You know what I mean? I ain't going to take it and run it all the way down this long-ass laundry list. To those who know, you know who you are. Renegade Squad. You know what I mean? Network Calico. And hey, man, we out, man. Once again, another motherfucking great show.
Salute to you, champ. Thanks for tapping in, Calico. I'll catch you next time, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yada. Another night at What the Fuck Weekly Yuck Mouth TV, man. We went deep, man. We went from the yoga, voodoo motherfucking Indian motherfucking sitting to motherfucking politicking, man. We went crazy, went across the board, my nigga. I hope y'all enjoyed the entertainment tonight, man. Y'all definitely hit smokelightrecords.com. Get that new merch, man. That shirt I had on last night was a loony shirt. You know what I mean? It glow in the dark. No black light. You go in any dark, that motherfucker glow. And you put the black light on. It's the motherfucking 1-2. Get the hoodies, get the sweaters, get the fucking t-shirts, everything that's soft cotton. You know what I mean? Stretch cotton. Not no motherfucking pro clubs. None of that hard cotton shit. You know what I mean? So definitely fuck with it. Shout out to Gasco, man. Go get that motherfucking Yuck Mouth Culado. Fuck with Gasco at your favorite motherfucking dispensary. If they don't got it, tell them to go get it. You feel me? You better ask somebody. You feel me? Follow me on Regime General on IG. At the Real Yuck Mouth on X. And yeah, man, we out this motherfucker. Smoke Live Radio on IG, definitely. And yeah, another episode of Smoke Live Radio coming this week on Thursday. Wonder Twins coming on Friday. If my nigga Goose Great tap in on time, man, that nigga be around the world traveling like a motherfucker, man, and multiple phone numbers. So I hope he called me with that other number again, and I could just lock that one in because I don't even know. That nigga be having multiple joints, man. So I gotta lock this new joint in, and we get y'all a new Wonder Twins, man. But y'all be easy, man. Thank y'all for tapping in from all around the world. Let the boys and girls hit them like buttons on the way out. Hit the motherfucker subscribe to your guy. Like I said, I'm giving out money. The more we move up, the more I'm grooving up, nigga. I'm about to motherfucking cash everybody out, send everybody motherfucking gifts and shit, and flying motherfuckers out to California. The more we level up with the sponsors, the more we level up with the subscribers. So let's get these subscribers up. New people in the chat, man, hit that subscribe motherfucking button. Old people in the chat that's even fuck with this motherfucker. If you ain't subscribed yet, you're tripping. Hit that subscribe button. Hit them likes on the way out. Get in the comments. Talk y'all shit. Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your guy. We out this bitch. Yada that. Boy. Shaniqua. Salute to the mob, the nation, Sid committee. I was going crazy tonight, nigga. Hey, all the motherfucking mob gang. You know what I mean? That hold it down. The moderators, man. Everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Good night. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.